Hey guys, AJ here back on level one for you. What's going on, guys? What's going on? I hope you guys' this weekend is going pretty good. I hope you guys have tomorrow off, right? You know what I mean? And guys, look at that. TikTok is back, right? TikTok was banned for less than a day, and I guess these 304s whine so much. You know what I'm saying? Look at that. Hold on. Let's see. All right, guys. Well, now, guys, today we're going to talk about Christian feminism, right? Guys, this topic was one of the first, like, really popular live streams I did. You know what I'm saying? Hey, guys, the topic here, guys, all right. There's a couple things that are going on, right? And, guys, I know that Christian feminism has Kevin Samuels made it a big topic because he did a lot of lives on this, right? And then I feel like Andrew Wilson picked up the torch, and he's running, and like he's going in on it big time. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean, guys? Michael, how's it going, man? He says even Jesus can't save these 304s because they're out there with Chad and Nug. Facts. yeah, guys, yeah. I'm going to do a video on all these 304s. They just can't believe that it's probably going to be Orange Man that saves TikTok. Facts. Raise eyes in the building. What's going on, man? What's going on? Steve, what's going on? Red Door, how's it going? Guys, anyone who wants to join the panel early, guys, go in the Discord and click on the link. All right, guys, I encourage you guys to, you know what? I could just drop the link now. Here. You know what? I'm going to drop the link now. Guys, here, come on up, guys. I want to have a panel from the jump, guys. You don't have to be of any religious stripe, right, guys? Come on up, because, guys, feminism has invaded all religions in the United States. Islam, Judaism, Native Americans, right? All this quasi yoga. They all think they're like Buddhists and Hindus. It's crazy. You know what I mean? Pocketland, how's it going, man? Josh, what's up, man? Do you see your commentary from the videos you uploaded? I know someone had put a really cool comment. It might be yours, man. I'm going to post it on my community tab. Guys, believe it or not, I read like a large chunk of the comments. I probably read about 75-80% of the comments. I'm going to actually take time to answer as many of them as possible. But the thing is, guys, I get a lot of comments on my videos, right? Guys, if you look at my channel as compared to channels that are bigger than mine, guys, I get a lot of views and a lot of comments, which helps the algorithms. You know what I'm saying? So guys, when we actually say like and comment, guys, comments do help the algorithm. Let's see. Zoinkers, what's up, man? Mark is here. Captain Palsy, how's it going, man? Let's see. Tom is here. What's up, man? Here, let me do this quick, guys. Let me see here. 1 second, my friends. Give me 1 moment. 1 moment. Give me a second, guys. I have to make sure this is correct here. Hold on, guys. There it is. Let me pin the StreamYard link. All right, so guys, feminism in the church, right? Here's the issue, right? Guys, the number one thing where this feminism has broken into the church is breaking down the ability for the church, therefore men, to hold women accountable. Guys, because remember that the church used to be the center of the community, especially the black community, right? And guys, I'm telling you, all this pastor pork chop up there, Jesus, 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 and jiving around, wearing zoot suits and being pimps. I'm telling you, all that started in the black church and then moved out to the white church, right? And guys, it also is a big cash grab, right? One big cash grab, because these pastors know, Pastor Pork Chop knows that if he has single moms in the church, they'll give him money. If he has LDHG TVs in the church, they'll give him money. If he has these perpetually single, college-educated broads in his church, more money. Clown world. And don't even get me started with having female pastors up there. What in the world is going on?
Some people are really fucking stupid.
Clown world. Guys, I want you to put a 1 in the chat if you agree with me that if you walked into a church and you saw a female pastor, you would walk the hell out of there, right? YouTube censors our free speech. Royston, that's you? Guys, England's in the house, man. England's in the house. Clown world, right? And guys, if you don't have principles to stand on, who are you as a person? Right? Come on, man. What are you talking about? Steve is here. What's up, man? Plumpy, how's it going? Illuminated, how you doing, buddy? Flash Gordo says, religion will always be stronger in the follower because it takes biblical knowledge, love for God and Jesus to make things. Hey, Flash Gordo. If you can, dude, I want you to put agree in the chat, Flash Gordo. If you've seen these 304 say, it's not about the Bible, it's about a relationship, right? Whenever they get called out on anything, what do they always say? It's not about the Bible, it's about a relationship. It's about a personal relationship. I don't believe in religion. I believe in my personal relationship. Clown world. Absolutely insane. Guys, they want to treat God like he's cosmic Santa Claus. You know what I'm saying? God's going to give me everything that I want. I don't have to work on myself. I don't have to treat others with respect. I don't have any duties toward myself or my community or my neighbor or anything else. It's all about me, I, because God's going to come and he's going to come down my chimney. Clown world. Absolutely insane. Yes, I ain't that good. Women are not allowed to be pastors. Dude, look at all this truth in the chat. Look at this. A pastor cannot be female Christian. Not biblical. Facts. Yep. Absolutely insane. You know what I'm saying? And guys, isn't it funny how all the churches that actually do have female pastors are the ones that let all the LDHG TV stuff in there? You know what I'm saying? Absolutely insane. Why? Hold on, guys. There was one. Hold on, guys. There was a. Hold on. There was one clip. I'm gonna try and show you guys on Instagram real fast. Where was this knucklehead broad that was like, I'm a pastor and I'm LDHD TV? Guys, it's a mess. It's an absolute mess. And people think that this is okay, right? And guys, like I said, it's all a cash grab. Guys, how many of you guys saw BLM flags outside of churches, right? Clown world. Carlos X, what's up, dude? You know what I'm saying? Let's see. I'll have to find a different time. But there was this clip of this LDHD TV lesbian pastor chick, right? Who was like, we all know that, blah, 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 blah. It's like, what? Here, if you're going to believe his foolishness, why even call yourself a Christian then, right? Just call yourself something fleetle flobble florp, right? But why call yourself a Christian? I don't understand, guys, how they just cherry pick one from column A, column B, column C, and then call themselves Christian still. Why? Why? And this is because women have allowed this to happen. Because a lot of women pay money to all these TD Jakes and Joel Osteen's, all these knuckleheads, right? And they're like, and all the other pastors, they want to be just like them. So they cater to them. Absolutely insane. Why can't I find this church? Let's see. All right. Anyways, but yeah, guys. So there's a couple things to go over. But guys, also too, guys, put a 1 if you agree that right now the final resting place for a 304 is in the church. 304s end up retiring to the church, right? Just like that Nala girl did earlier on last year, right? She was out there doing OF and all this foolishness, and then has the nerve to want to go around and try and talk to guys like Andrew Wilson about what a good Christian is. Guys, if you honestly believe that these 304s are reformed, please.
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked. Bamboozled. Led astray. Run amok.
Clown world. Garrett Grant, what is going on, my friend? What is going on? It's good to see you. Medical's here. What's up, dude? Conrad's here. Mutiny's here. Steve is here. MGTOW is here. What's up, man? Blade is here. Blade, I gotta get you a sound effect for Blade, man. I'll have one. Was it Steve M? Blade? I will have your sound effects by the next live. Let's see here. Yeah. Anyways, guys, here we go. So this chick right here goes in about feminism in the church.
What are some of the ripple effects, or maybe they're not ripples? What are the tsunami effects of feminism on the church today? Could you give us a practical example of how there's a negative impact in our evangelical churches?
Oh man, I think it's so pervasive that I think many people have incredibly feminist assumptions and have no idea that they do, because it's so in the air we breathe, and it's so pushed in your face everywhere in every possible venue. I mean, the propaganda is relentless on this subject. And I think, honestly, I feel like there was a pretty rigorous campaign of cool shaming the Christians, or the people who wanted to hold to a more traditional view. And I think we bought it. Like, I think Christians got embarrassed about trying to articulate a biblical position.
Now, I agree here, guys, right? Because they were like, you're a dork if you're religious, bro. You're a dork, man, right? So then what happened was also, or you're mean. Guys, Andrew Wilson, he actually kind of sums this up good. Where he's like, now Christianity, because of women and LDHD TV, is the cult of being nice. We can't judge people. We have to be nice. Or, guys, put a 1 if you've seen those man bun, a V-neck wearing soy boy pastors that try and be cool now. They have the man bun, they have the freaking tattoos, and they're all trying to be like this new, like, totally hip, like, cool pastor to talk to the youth, man. Clown world.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
Absolutely insane. You know who had a good episode on that was King of the Hill. You guys remember King of the Hill when Bobby joins that like kid? He's like a Jesus rock guy with all these tattoos. Praise him, right? And Hank's like, oh. But yeah, guys. So what happened was that people people who different movements like to evolve, just like viruses, right? And what happened was the feminism movement goes, wait a minute. How can we subvert the principles that are imposed by Christianity? Oh, let's just say that they're all dorks or dweebs or not cool or not hip, man, for not believing that a girl should go out and let a bunch of guys. Or that they're going to go out and freaking get student loan debt, right? Absolutely insane. Now, guys, don't get me wrong. Like, at my high school and stuff, like a lot of the kids that were super religious weren't, it's not that they weren't cool. It's like, dude, they weren't masculine either. You know what I'm saying? Guys, there's a difference between like a masculine religious guy and then a trad con, right? A Ben Shapiro or a Tucker Carlson, right? That's different, you know? I don't care what, Tucker Carlson's never going to be cool. Yeah. XR says churches are run by a PC principal from South Park. But yeah.
And so we just kind of tried to keep that quiet and to ourselves so that it wasn't quite so embarrassing to say out loud. And I think it's a very short time. I mean, you do that, you just kind of turn the dial down a little bit and maybe don't say it quite so loud and not maybe into the microphone. And it just takes that before everybody forgot what you were trying to say. You know, like it's gone. I feel like the next generation, you know, just has bought it completely. I think Christians with their kids in government schools is a major part of this because, of course, that's what they're going to be taught, you know, all day long, every day for 13 years growing up. So, of course, that's going to be their assumption. And I think that I don't know, I just think there's been a sort of a slow creep, or maybe not so slow of a creep, of just buying into the feminist argument and then thinking that, you know, well, I call myself a complementarian, and so that must mean that I'm fine, where you don't actually realize how many things you've taken on board that are just these really poisonous assumptions. I think it's really, truly everywhere. Like it feels like it's...
Guys, things are so bad, right? I watched a guy that was saying, hey, look, he said, do you agree some cultures are morally superior to others? And of course, he's on a college campus, and he goes, yeah. So you don't think that a culture that allows for underage brides to be married off to men is inferior to ours?
Or female genital, you know.
Yeah.
Stuff.
And the girl goes, well, I wouldn't exactly say, I can't really say that. He's like, are you insane? Are you insane? Guys, that's how this whole we can't judge mindset is now. And a lot of it is because, once again, it all starts with this feminism, this you can't judge, all of us are equal, blah, 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 blah. And all that comes from feminism. So, very strange. Okay, here we go.
It's really pervasive. And like I said at the beginning, I think that those same poisonous assumptions infect the ultra-conservative crowd as well. Like, I think that they have taken it on board. They've believed the feminist lie, and then they've just embraced it for some reason, where it's like you have this lie about women that the feminists have told, and then a bunch of patriarchalists believed it and then said, yeah, that's what we're about. Women don't need a brain, and women don't need an education, and yeah, all a woman is for is having babies and making sandwiches. Yay, that's what we're about. And that actually is the feminist stereotype. And the thing is it was always a lie. But it's like some of the conservatives didn't quite notice, and then they just decided to own it, you know? So that's what I mean about them sharing the same assumption. So I think the feminist lie is actually really it got into everything. So, and I think it really weirdly is even in the patriarchalist camp. So
I got, yeah. So the ultra, you're saying.
The thing about it for me is one of the most red pill patriarchal things in existence is the Bible.
Yes. Yep. That's true.
People talk about the Quran. No, but the Bible is too.
Yeah. Yep. That's true.
It's like, so I don't understand how this whole thing, I don't understand how this whole thing happened. And well, I understand the motivations behind it because, you know, it's money. Guys, remember, single women spend more money and give more money to causes than like any other group.
Yep. That's true.
So feminism equals money for the church, and that's why the church sold out. If you ever wonder why, that's why.
Yep. It's very, 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 very true. Yep.
The ultra conservative patriarchal person and the I am woman hear me roar feminist from, you know, they both actually have bought into the lie. And just for clarity's sake, the lie being that being a woman is unfulfilling, insignificant, boring, dull. Right? Is that the lie that you're getting at?
Yeah, I would say not being a woman, but embracing sort of a biblical, you know, perspective.
Function, role of women. Gotcha.
Role of women.
Gotcha.
That's
so
just
so being a wife and being a mother and those kinds of things.
Yeah, and they don't see it as a high calling at all. They see it as like, I mean, I've met guys who, I mean, I just couldn't believe that they would say these things out loud, but they would say, well, my daughters don't need an education because they're never going to have to get a job because they're just going to get married and have kids. And
what's wrong with that? See, guys, even her, who was making some good points, guys, even she's.
I am woman, hear me roar, in numbers too big to ignore.
Clown world, guys, right there. She's proving her own point. Guys, there's nothing wrong with a woman who wants to stay home, who wants to say, look, my goal in life is to be able to get married, find a good husband, stay home and raise kids. Guys, she's trying to say that feminism's impact on the church is bad, but then she's making a feminist talking point. Look at that!
You could also argue with the advent of like social media and all this anti-parenting, where you really need to keep your eyes on your kids now more than ever. That stay-at-home moms are more beneficial now than ever in history.
That's true. And plus, guys, we all know how the public education system is, right? If you aren't supplementing your children's education, right? Guys, actually, you know what? I would say, guys, really, right now might be one of the best times to have kids. I'll tell you why. Because all these woke parents aren't teaching their sons and daughters how to succeed at all. So if your kid is an academic killer, yo, he or she's not gonna have any competition, right? At all.
As if like being a mother is this break.
One more thing. So one of the best parts about this whole 4B thing that all the liberal wokies are trying to do. Oh yeah, no sex with men, no children, fine. But all the conservatives are going to have kids in 20 years from now.
Well, there's already a birth gap between liberals and conservatives. You know what I'm saying? Already. But it's going to get 10 times worse in about 10 years. So
brainless occupation that doesn't require anything. You know, like it just feels like the most minimal.
Look at this, guys. Watch.
Occupation that doesn't require any.
Watch.
As if like my daughters don't need an education because they're never going to have to get a job because they're just going to get married and have kids. And as if like being a mother is this brainless occupation that doesn't require anything, like it just feels like the most minimum wage job we could find. And so why should I give my daughter anything really in particular? She doesn't I remember one guy saying his daughters never needed to learn math because he was like, and I was so mad, but I was
because if they do know math and their daughters, if a daughter, we all know if a daughter does learn math, then they're a witch. Any woman who...
You know what? This guy's a friggin' soy boy too, right? Look at this guy. Look at this guy.
Beta!
Guys, now I can say that it is a little asinine to say that your daughters don't need to know math, right? But guys, these two right here, right? This is what's wrong with the church. This started out because, guys, they're espousing this feminism now. So they're showing the thing that they're trying to fight. They say that they're against.
I'm just kidding.
Exactly.
Witch.
But it was very funny.
I get. So you're saying the ultra conservative and the feminist, they both bought into this lie about the womanly role, feminine role, and the ultra conservatives just said, yeah, we'll take that. We'll slap our name right on that. We're it's you don't have to have a brain. It's a menial task, and we're for it. And the feminists, the only difference is they're saying, yeah, you don't have to have a brain. It's a menial task, and we despise it. And that's really the only. But they're both buying into.
Right.
Gotcha.
So that's why I feel like it's a really weird. It's a really weird assumption that they both share. It's purely an emotional response to it. Like the ultra patriarchalist type says, yes, that's what I like. And the other one says, get me out of here. But that's an emotional response, but they actually share the same assumptions about reality, about the calling of a woman in that specific role in a family.
Got you. That's what you were saying all the way back at the beginning. I understand now you're saying they both agree on the content, the tenets of the argument, but one, the difference is emotional. One is like, yeah, we like that. That sounds really great. And the other one is, you pig, how could you? And so thanks for watching this.
This guy. Okay. Now guys, here, look at this one here, right?
I'm so sorry, my Presbyterian friends. Presbyterian Church watched as much of this as I could stomach, which means we probably won't get through very much of this.
Now guys, this is what I'm talking about. These female pastors, man, right? Now guys, what in the world could any woman tell a man about any struggles or anything about how can a woman, if spirituality is what keeps a Christian man going, if his faith, how can a woman advise him on his faith when she lives life on easy mode? How? It doesn't make any sense, right?
It's worth hearing how a radical liberal feminist goes about the business of totally twisting the Bible into knots. It seems to me that we could perhaps learn one thing about this. Maybe this could in some small way be helpful in our national discourse. We need to label this as what it is, not Christian. This is not a church. This is not a pastor. There's nothing Christian about this Presbyterian Church USA pastor.
People often ask me how I can be a feminist and a Christian.
Uh-oh.
My response is that being a feminist Christian is the only way I can be a Christian.
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok.
Oh, guys, I'm sorry. Sorry, guys. I have to translate, right? Guys, I don't know. So Josh says he likes this guy on the screen. I've never seen him until yesterday. So he seems like an okay guy, you know? So, hey guys, this is what I mean by, guys, Muslim, Judaism, Christian, Hinduism, guys, these are a lot of religions are patriarchal and are pro-male by trade. I mean, by their very essence. So therefore, a lot of red pill talking points we can agree with religious men that actually practice their religion. You know what I'm saying? And guys, hold on. Okay. Male church attendance is down. It's been down for the last 25 years. Men in the United States are not less religious. They're just not going to church. But here's the kicker, guys. Gen Z men are actually going to church more because there's more churches that are actually starting to maybe wake up a little bit. Because Gen Z and Gen A are actually more conservative. Who are you saying?
Guys, let's say you're, not spiritual, agnostic, whatever. And you just want to have a conversation about intersexual dynamics between men and women and red pill talking points. Would you rather have a conversation with a conservative or a liberal? Honestly.
True. Yep.
Which side would have an easier, more relaxed conversation? We already know the answer to that.
And guys, you know who the Christian women who weren't playing all these feminist games? Guys, back in the late 1800s and early 1900s out west or in Alaska when they were still settling the frontier. You know what I'm saying? Right? How many of these Christian women were feminists when they were in a prospecting town and a bunch of random men on horseback came riding towards the town? They got in the house with the kids and all the Christian men grabbed guns. You know what I'm saying? That's how it is. That's how it's supposed to be. Come on, man.
Oh, I see. Hey, if you think that liberals are always nice, woo, that shot hit me right between the eyes. How's about you? That type of Christianity? Oh, no way. I couldn't be like that unless I could be feminist. How do you become a feminist Christian?
The author of 1 Timothy would certainly have considered feminist theologians and female clergy to be disobedient daughters of Eve.
Yes.
And there are a lot of Christians out there who would agree.
Yes.
And that's okay with me.
I bet it's not.
Yeah, see? Here we go, guys.
Feminist theology has taught me how to read.
Whoa! Pump the brakes! Feminist theology? Look at that!
AJ, you can't. I put there's a Pew Research graphic as to the male to female makeup in most major religions in the United States.
Okay.
Like, with an actual graphic, I put that in the private chat.
Here it is.
If you're gonna bring it up.
Here we go. Okay, so it looks like Buddhist is 51% men, Catholics is 46% men, Evangelicals 45%, Hindus 62%, historically black Protestants 41% men. Look at that, guys, 59%. This is why you got Pastor Pork Chop up there wearing a zoot suit like Creflo Dollar and all those morons. You know what I'm saying? Getting this money. You know what I mean?
Laying pipe to the whole congregation.
Yeah, or right? You have Pastor Pork Chop smashing all the chicks in the church. Or he's toasty. RB, what's up, man? He said you got an awesome channel. Thanks, man. Guys, once again, thanks for the 13,000, man. Appreciate that, guys. You know what I mean? Let me give you guys a round of applause here.
We're in trouble now.
I know. There goes the neighborhood. It's
I know. Oliver Kenneth there.
Save the planet, not these 304s.
Mainline Protestants, only 45% men. Islam is 65%. Orthodox Christians, 56%. And unaffiliated is 10%. So, guys, this right here, this is what I was talking about here. This 57%, you are going to see this number growing. This unaffiliated religious nuns, these are people, these are guys, usually men that believe in God, right? Or they maybe are like kind of agnostic about it. They're on the fence. They might pick up a Bible every now and then, but they can't deal with any of these ones because of, look at this, even Mormon is 46%. Look at, well, some of these guys,
okay, I missed it. What's this graph for?
This is the gender composition of mainline religions in the United States. So you can see Buddhists is 51%. Here, make it bigger. Catholics is 46% men. Evangelicals 45%. You know what I'm saying? Guys, make sure to drop a like on the stream. We have 92 people watching. We have 50. We have 60 likes, guys. So make sure to hit the like button, guys. Once we hit 100 likes or 10 super chats, guys, we will go to 304 TikTok because, guys, TikTok is back.
Oh, dear goodness, really? Yeah, I saw that earlier. I was like, come on. Can I catch a break for one day?
Yeah.
Apocalypse. What's up, man? Oh, who are you saying?
And all the cope from all these people. Just because Orange Man saved TikTok doesn't mean and he didn't really save it because yeah, okay.
Yeah. Oh, Roberto Torres, we are gonna get into this, guys. I once saw a chick, and hold on, there was someone in here who, hold on, Tanya Jesus Bride. Did you see that black woman that was like saying that actually women are above men because the Bible talks about like God coming from something about darkness and how men come from darkness and that represents the woman's womb, so therefore the woman is like the manifestation of God above man, or some foolishness. This was something that went viral like 3 years ago, right? And this is truth. Yeah, Tanya saw it. Yeah, guys. These churches when they take any accountability from these women, they're trying to say they're literally gods on earth, right? And what happens is that they weaponize the Bible to wallop men upside the head with it. Because, guys, I want everyone in this chat, put a 1 if you heard these women say, a real man would accept me because a real Christian man accepts a woman that has the herp derp. A real Christian man accepts the high five, accepts bastard kids, accepts bankruptcy and student loans. Clown world. What is going on?
Did you see that? You talk about feminism in Christian church. Our good old friend T.G. Jakes, remember, I think it was a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, said, "Don't use his words against your husband," means that you should not use a quote or teaching from Pastor T.G. Jakes to criticize or attack your husband, as it can be misconstrued or taken out of context, potentially causing unnecessary conflict in your relationship.
Well, good thing my wife is a Buddhist.
Hell yeah, dude. What's going on, man? Hey, guys, isn't that funny, guys? Come on. Now, this is funny, right? Guys, isn't Orange Man's inauguration tomorrow? Right?
It's going to be an interesting 4 years.
But guys, what is tomorrow?
Martin Luther King Day.
Guys, I am black. That's funny to me. Guys, I've been black for 44 years, and that's hilarious. Because all these wokey wokes are like, he's a bad person, and now it's like, dude. So, anyways.
Yeah, what do the knuckleheads think about him supposedly saving TikTok now?
Oh yeah, dude, they are losing their minds. Diesel, what's up, man?
Man, the cope.
Yeah, the cope, dude. Cool. Diesel says the simps, they became the pastors and let the feminism into the church. Feminism corrupted the church, taking away the accountability of women, keeping it from men. All because the simps wanted tainted women. Facts. Facts, guys.
I read an article about a week ago about the how orthodoxy is becoming more popular in America.
Yes.
You see that?
But you know why? Because you
they're
have
tired. Because they're tired of the knuckleheads.
well, it's because you have what?
I found you're talking about the coat from Orange Man Saving TikTok. I found this really good one that I'm gonna put in the private chat, and you can play it if you want. All the code.
I'm telling you, there's two words that are the reason why orthodoxy is taken off. Andrew Wilson. I'm dead ass. I'm dead ass serious. The way that Andrew Wilson, from his religious standpoint, goes into all these whatever podcasts and goes on TikTok and bodies these idiots, dude. But he's coming from an Orthodox Christian. I don't care if I look cool. I don't care. I'll say that I have a problem with feminism and LDHG. He stands 10 toes down. And all these young guys are like, what's an Orthodox Christian? What is that? Guys, a friend of mine, he's very, 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 very religious, right? But he's part of that God of wonders beyond our galaxy. You know what I'm saying? Type of like, you know.
What is this, Reading Rainbow?
Yeah, but like, you know those Christians that are just like, we have to be nice and we have to whatever. So he loves Andrew Wilson, and he said he's never seen a Christian speak in a way that Andrew Wilson does. You know what I'm saying? So hold on. Let's go to this here. Let's finish this, and then we'll go to this TikTok here.
Interpret scripture in ways that are healing and life-giving.
It's honest. I give her props. She's not trying to hide anything. Look, I know the Bible has been clearly understood to mean this. No.
Refuse to
New hermeneutic here.
And I refuse to allow conservative Christians or anyone else to take my God away from me.
Well, one of us has got a different God. One of us has the true God, the other one doesn't. Because what she does to the Bible is so, let's just stick with our lingo, it's unchristian. This isn't even reading the Bible normally.
As a feminist theologian, one of the things that gives me joy is
a feminist theologian. Guys, what is going on?
You stupid woman!
Interpreting texts that have been used to hurt or control people.
Please note, all those people were terrible. They hurt, they controlled. And she just said, they're wrong. One of us is.
But guys, here's the thing. Let there be another world war. Another, outbreak of a certain type of, any type of virus, you know what I'm saying? Or any type of major event. And guys, all this rewriting of the Bible that they're trying to do, that goes out the window because traditional gender roles come into play. Right? And guys, my subscriber, OSSR, guys, he's a regular of the channel. He just started his YouTube channel. So guys, Doug MPA dropped that in the chat. Guys, make sure to go over there and subscribe, guys, please. He's at a couple subs, guys. Guys, we want to get him to 1K here as soon as possible. Guys, he's dropping some bangers of content, guys. You know what I'm saying? And so, guys, all of the new guys that are coming up, man, in our space, we had to show them support. You know what I'm saying? Guys,
Which one is this again?
OSSR. He's in the chat a lot.
OSSR, I don't see it.
Yeah. So, yeah, guys, check out his channel. You know what I'm saying? Go over there, drop him a sub, and like all of his videos. He's got some pretty funny content already, so.
Because the God that I know is full of light and life. Because the God...
Waterstar. Here's the scary thing, guys. Less and less men, once these traditional gender roles come into play, less and less men answer the call, right? And they're doomed. Sucks for them, so.
God that I know holds me in my grief and walks with me in my pain. I know that the sacred word of God is not a weapon, nor should it ever be used to harm or shame people.
Well, she forgot to mention he's also a God of truth and a God of clarity. When you listen to people now in the 21st century make the claim that they are now getting it right, finally. Woo!
Despite 2 millennia.
Guys, I did so Red Door and I had a brief conversation in the Discord, and she was talking about being indigenous and having Native American beliefs, and I was like, so you must hate the fact that these knuckleheaded 304s get dream catchers tattooed on their arms. All these blue-haired feminists and talk about two-spirit and use all this Native American quasi-foolishness to justify feminism, you know what I mean? Justify transformerism, right? Absolutely insane.
Of misogynistic interpretations of Genesis and Eve. There have always been other ways to read this story.
Lie.
God created Eve from Adam's rib. Guys, how exactly do you interpret? How is that misogyny, right? How do you read that a different way? This ought to be stunning, right?
I can't wait to hear them. How's about you?
I love the story of Eve in the garden. My second child is named Eve. When we look at it with...
I bet she is. Hey, guys.
Can be persuaded by a snake.
Guys, all you guys, Mark, Apocalypse, Bad Cat, all you guys, what's the fastest growing religion amongst women ages 17 to 35?
LGBT HGTV?
No. No, seriously though. Like what do you think it is? Dude, it's witchcraft.
Yeah, that's it.
I did a live on this about 5 months ago. Guys, witchcraft is the fastest growing religion with young women. Clown world.
With fresh eyes, it's quite a remarkable story. Have you ever noticed
Lay it on
that
us.
God lied to Adam and Eve?
All right, then.
What?
No, I hadn't noticed that. Hadn't noticed that at all, madam.
It doesn't make any sense, sir.
While the serpent plays the role of the foil here, he's meant to set Eve up for her role as the bringer of wisdom and moral agency to the human community. The setup for this action that she takes is that God lied to her.
Wow.
God told the first couple, "You shall not eat of the fruit of the tree that is in the middle of the garden, nor shall you touch it, or you will die." And the serpent reveals the truth. You won't die.
Wow.
There it is, guys. There it is. So she's saying, oh!
Trust the
Satan.
serpent.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
trust the serpent. Trust Satan. Right there, guys. Right there. Right there, guys. And guys, a pastor is supposed to be a leader. In times of need, people go to a leader. This person could lead people out of a brown paper bag. And guys, can you imagine? This is what I mean by a witchcraft. What is going on? Absolutely. And guys, Oliver, Doug in PA, why is she wrong about the death thing?
Why is she wrong about the what?
She was saying that that God, first of all, if you're a Christian, God doesn't lie, right? And second of all, Adam and Eve, there was no death in the garden,
Yep.
right? When the fall happened, now there's pain and people can die. What is All right,
Yep.
all right. Let's let it play. What is going on?
Wow.
So the serpent is truthful.
That's right. God is a liar. We don't want to read the rest of the Bible to read how the entirety of Scripture would say just the opposite, including Jesus calling the devil the father of lies, who was a liar from the beginning. Well, maybe she's got a feminist way to reinterpret Jesus' words to get them in alignment with her values.
You are the children of your father, the devil, and you want to follow your father's desires. From the very beginning.
Sorry, guys. I can't.
Laid.
That's
unless, of course,
copyright.
she's peddling the old ruse. But see, they didn't die on the spot. God didn't say you die on the spot. He said you will surely die. And last time I checked, Adam and Eve haven't been around for a while.
That's what I said, right, guys? Look at that.
When we say that we need to trust women to make the critically important decision about whether to continue a pregnancy, it is rooted in a reinterpretation.
Wait, whoa.
There it is. There it is, guys. Look at that. And now, God is all about baby deletion, too. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Some people are really fucking stupid.
Guys, look at how insidious this is. Right? Guys, this is a church. And there's people that are like, woo! Yeah! Go on, girlfriend!
Whoa, wait a second here. Where did that come from?
That jumped the shark.
Look, I have been guilty of some really awful segues. I admit it, but this
to make
was
the critically important decision about whether to continue a pregnancy. It is rooted in a reinterpreted understanding of the story of the Garden of Eden that recognizes and affirms the moral agency and wisdom that Eve chose in the garden.
What?
Okay. So much for Romans 5. So much for our understanding that through one man sin entered the world. Nope. This was all about pro-choice. Okay, so she had her conclusion. She went and found her proof text, I guess.
For all of us.
Yeah.
The story of Eve is the story of why humanity is able to distinguish between what is right and wrong. And it marks this moral agency, this knowledge.
No. It is because God has determined what is morally right and wrong. This isn't sub-Christian. This is a Christian. If somebody went to the Shakespeare Festival or book club and reinterpreted Hamlet to mean it's the story about a man whose inner consciousness was enlightened, and then he ruled the world, and the death of his father, therefore, was a good thing, they'd go, stop doing that! That isn't even Shakespeare! Ditto Christianity. Ultrasounds still.
Now, guys, here you go. Look at this, guys. Guys, look.
The crowd was pressing in.
Behind the doors of Trinity United Methodist Church in Duncanville,
the feeling of the Holy Spirit.
Its sanctuary is known as a safe space.
They caught so many fish.
And Reverend Jane Grainer wants people to know all are welcome here.
I just know God.
Come on, are you serious?
Guys, come on!
I would like to see Martin Simpa as a guest speaker.
She looks like, what's his name? That comedian, that big dude, Louis. What's his name? Louis.
Yeah.
Guys, what is going on? Look at this, and this is in Texas. Subversive. How's it going, man? Yaz is here. Let's see, who else did I miss? Homeschool time. What's up, man? Mark Jeffries, how's it going, buddy?
God is with us because of everything that we've been through.
Pastor Jane, as she's commonly called, is the lead pastor at Trinity UMCD. She knows a lot about church and...
Look at this! Look! Guys, what is going on? What is going on, guys? Come on!
And this is in Texas?
Clown World!
Why
has to be Austin.
Someone say something. I fucking got
This
nothing.
has to be Austin, Texas, #1. It has to be. Because this is the only place where this would fly. Austin, Texas.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Why are you gay?
No.
Does God know you gay?
Amazing.
Hey guys, look, they can do this fine, but why call themselves Christians? Why? Call themselves flappy floopy fleepies. I don't know, but why call yourself? And Mark Jeffrey said, Fago says, and the demon of gluttony. That's insane.
Was the translator there?
Oh yeah, exactly. And what do you think this Bible says, my friend?
And acceptance.
I have a real passion for this because I grew up in the church.
Of course.
And I was in high school when I began to realize that I was gay. And I knew that being gay in the church is not something that's usually accepted.
The path.
Gee, I wonder why. So she's like, you know what? I'm gonna get a whole bunch of people together, and we're just gonna ignore all the parts about the Bible that we don't like. Guys, I couldn't have picked a better clip than this. And guys, why do you think all these knuckleheads right here that are affirming her or whatever it is as a pastor, right? Guys, 1, 2, these people, you can't see. Oops, right here. Money. That's why.
Of course.
Money. That's the only reason why this can even be a thing. Money and clout. Look at that, guys. What is going on? Everyone in this picture should be ashamed of themselves. And guys, I did drop the link for anyone in the chat who wants to come on up. So guys, make sure that you do that.
Pulpit wasn't always smooth. Pastor Jane believed by the time she finished college and seminary, gay clergy would be more accepted in the church. She found out that journey would take much longer than she expected.
Every door was closed to me, and I would try to go to this door and it was closed. And I sat there in the dark for a while with all the doors closed, but before any windows were open.
By the time Pastor Jane had her first call to preach to the time she was ordained in 2019, it was 40 years. A pioneer believed to be the first openly gay pastor ordained in the southern jurisdiction of the United Methodist Church.
Look at
One of the things I really want is for young people who are part of the LGBTQ community to know that being in ministry in the church is a possibility for them.
Pastor,
you've been had, you've been took, you've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok.
Everyone in the chat, please try to code your language, guys. For YouTube's sake, guys, we have to beat the algorithm. Right? So, guys, make sure anything type of stuff, please code your language, or they will take the stream down. You know what I'm saying? What are you saying?
And like St. Kevin Samuel said, you choose to be a Christian.
Yep.
So when you choose to be a Christian, you choose to abide by the rules.
Yeah.
If you're not abiding by the rules, you're not a Christian. What's the point of even declaring that you are one if you can just do whatever you want? What's the point?
Mark Jeffries. It's a verse. You guys are fine. Just substitute letters. You guys can say whatever you want. Just either substitute letters, change letters, or just code language. You know what I'm saying? So
Jane and church members say Trinity's mission is to be inclusive, accepting, and welcoming of a variety of people from different races, cultures, backgrounds, and experiences. And for the first time, this church will participate in Dallas's Pride Fest activities.
Whoa! 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 Guys, look at that! Clown World! Look at that!
At Fair Park this weekend.
What I want the community to hear, there are many churches out there that are fully inclusive and fully welcoming. We need to get the word out better than we do now.
In Duncanville, I'm Damon Fernandez.
Oliver, Duggan P. What do you guys think?
The spinning and the intellectual craziness during Bible study is probably out of control. Mm-hmm. Seriously, especially the Old Testament, because people always say it's like what happens to Andrew Wilson all the time. Aren't you supposed to love everybody? Are you being so judgmental? If you follow the book the Bible, the God of the Bible, and some of the biggest figures in there are some of the most judgmental people ever in literature.
Yeah, and
So this
you're
whole thing,
actually
like,
judging and correcting people because you don't want to see bad things happen to them. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, or you don't want to see them not be in the kingdom of heaven when they die.
Yep, the shoe. Steve M says, I promised God that I would drink less if I didn't donate $1 to a cause of free beer to drink. God bless America and President Orange, man. There you go. Thanks, Steve, for the $5, man. I appreciate that. Thanks so much, right?
Seriously. Garlic croutons, dude.
You know what I'm saying? Now, guys, let's look at this real fast. Here we go.
Do you think feminism has any place in Christian beliefs?
This is what I don't like about... Here's the error. I'll take it from two angles, maybe. Like, people very often come up to me and say, are you a... And they'll put some label to me. They'll say, are you a conservative? Or they'll say, theologically sometimes, they'll say, are you a Calvinist or are you an Arminian? Or they'll say all sorts of things, right? And my answer is always, no, I'm not. Because I'm not interested in an ism. I'm not interested in identifying myself with some label other than what Scripture teaches and what the Bible says. And the reason is...
Okay, so how is he going to snip after saying that?
And so much of these labels are excuses to go and marginalize you. And you know, very often I do get on stages and I'll teach something and someone in the audience will say, well, that was pure, let's say, Calvinism, you know? And I'll go, well, look, it may or it may not be, but the important thing was that I was telling you what the Scriptures said. And to the extent that aligns with this idea or this theory or that theory, then good on it. But I want you to see what the Scripture says and be introduced to it from Scripture. And it's the same thing when they say, you know, are you a feminist? Or is feminism compatible with Christianity? I just want to say the same thing. I want to say, well, no. Because I don't think that it is the same shape as what the Bible teaches about male and female. I'm not saying it's all bad and it all needs to go in the bin. I'm certainly not saying it's all good. I think it's mostly bad.
So far.
So, yeah, this is still a political answer, you know?
Yeah.
Well, oi, mate, I don't want to step on anyone's toes and have a type of stance that'll make me lose money, right? Come on, man.
Watch. I guarantee you he's going to say the Bible doesn't fit with feminism, but then it's how you walk your earthly path. Or
yeah,
like that.
Some
Watch.
Foolishness.
Watch.
But,
he's going to simp. He has to.
I think we need to understand what Scripture says. And here's the really interesting point. I think that the scriptural teaching on male and female could be the most neglected teaching of our age. And it is the teaching that nobody wants to touch with a barge pole because it has been through successive generations of undermining. And it was undermined really ever since the post-war period, I think. And so certain generations gave up certain bits, and then the next, and then the next. And here we are in a position now where a young person doesn't even know whether they are a boy or a girl or one of the million things in between. And not only that, but we're in a situation where if you say to a young person, well, what is a man? They could not answer the question, even in the churches. What is a woman? They could, other than by reference to biological design, which isn't the full answer. And so I guess one of the things I think we need to understand is that so many of these controversies that we see as controversies to be avoided, and this would be an ultimate example, I believe, in fact, that they are glories to be rediscovered. And we need to face these questions and these issues with that attitude to say, well, the world has made a dreadful hatchet job of this issue. It really has. And so let's just wipe the slate clean and read what Scripture says about it and accept it as a great truth, a glorious thing, which is for our good, for our blessing, and for our liberty. And I don't have time in the next 12 minutes that we've got left to go through all of the teaching on that. But I will encourage you, I have done a video on this. It's called God's Gender Agenda. Most popular talk at the download by far. People love it. And with young people, they just want to know. And so God's Gender Agenda, which is on our YouTube channel, and it's got an orange thumbnail, I would commend that to you. And basically all I do is say, well, what does God say about pre-fall male and female in creation? Because those creation ordinances, that's when God said things were very, very good, all right? And those creation blueprints still serve as the templates for our life today. There's a lot of things in those creation blueprints. It's endless. Governing authorities in there, the ordinance of work is there, the ordinance of rest is there, family is there, life is there, children, the notion of children, family there, male and female are there, marriage is there. These are God's creation blueprints to say, well, hey, this is how perfection and paradise is set up. And they're still valid for us today. It's just that in our sin, we rebel against them. And we decide to design our own creation strategies, even to the extent now that I'll say, well, you know, I'm 6'7" with hairy hands, but I'm a woman and I'm beautiful, and you'll tell me that I am. We're redrawing the creation boundaries themselves, which are revealed to us in nature. And actually, Romans 1 says that's an attack on the Creator. That's putting ourselves on his throne and redesigning what he's set before us. But see, I wonder sometimes whether there's a little bit of that rebellion in all of us. And Genesis certainly does say that man and woman are distinctly different. They were created at different times, out of different materials, for different stated purposes. And, you know, the man is described as the worker and the keeper. The woman is described as the helper and the mother. And these things in and of themselves have great dignity. And these form, and I'll go into detail in the video of what it all means and what the words are and how they're played out in Scripture. But these form centres of gravity for our lives. I'm not saying, you know, every single person, you know, lives work out differently, let's be clear about that. And people are called to different things, and some people can do more things than others. But there is a first calling. There is a primary thing.
This guy talks a lot. Like, I understand that this
Has
is a talk.
he said anything?
No.
Hey, but
he started out good, but like
at least he hasn't simped though.
Yeah, he means well, but this is just like this is talking, right? He's just going on and on. Right? He could have said this in about half as many words, right? Over time, it just turned into. You know what I'm saying? Hey guys, okay, here. Where are we? Let's go here. Guys, make sure to drop a like on the stream. Let's see where we are here. Let's see where we are. Guys, we have 80 likes. We have 108 people watching, guys. Smash that like button, guys. Appreciate that. And that's what happens if you have a bunch of chicks in the church too, guys. You got to worry about offending people, you know? You got to worry about offending them. So here we go, guys. Let's do this.
The foundation of the Black church is struggle and racism. If this sounds harsh to you, it's meant to be harsh because you can't talk about what happens with Black religion in this country without talking about violence. And if you talk about violence, you understand where this comes from. They know that is the site where people organize and that they have power. Let's talk about Dylan Roof and what happened at Emmanuel AME Church. Why did he sit through a Bible study and kill 9 people in cold blood? Because he knew as a racist, he wanted to start a race war.
Now, guys, let me just break out the race card here, because we're going to go talk a little bit about the Black church and a couple of other things. Guys, the Black church, if you look at all the Black church did from Reconstruction on, right? It was the place that empowered the community. And now I honestly believe that the regular, smegular Black church teaches victimhood. Right? And that's why a lot of Black men have left the church. This is why a lot of Black men aren't in the church. And this is why you see a lot of single moms, right? Strong and educated, chicks, right? In the church, right?
I am woman, hear me roar, in numbers too big to ignore.
And then the one choir director who's...
Toasty!
right? That's all it's about, right? You have all these chicks in church. Instead of having a message of empowerment, it's just, oh, yeah, poor me. Guys, here we go. Look at this.
Religion is deceptive. Ephesians 4:26. Be angry, but sin not. Sin doesn't mean I went out here and just slept with somebody. Being angry means be angry, but don't miss the mark. That's what sin means. Don't let anger govern you, but you govern your anger. Don't miss the mark. You have this to do, you have that to do, you have this to do. And as you see it, it should perpetuate your anger, but it also should catapult you into another place, particularly a higher realm. Religion.
Someone, what did she think she just said? What? She didn't say anything. And this person's a female pastor, right? Guys.
You stupid woman.
Clown world, right? What is going on? Guys, this is what's wrong with the black community, right? Right here. Hold on. What is it? What is this person's?
And AJ, so this woman is probably involved all up in the church, but then saying, it's empowering, but then she's a victim of that church at the same time.
Yeah.
Remember,
yep.
Women are heroes and victims of the same story.
Yep. Look at that. No men in any of these videos at all. Oh, they're probably simps. Look at this. None of the men are actually speaking. What a joke, dude. What a joke. Who would listen to a knucklehead who looks like this?
And
Why?
she wasn't even correct with how she described what anger was.
Yeah.
Religion.
Hold on. Keep going.
No, I was gonna stop you as you played it, because anger is not deceptive like as she was prescribing, because it wasn't something that you help in, because even when Jesus went into the tax collections and he threw over the table, that was out of pure greed, because he was mad of people having money, and then there was lust. Like, I really despise when people start to break down Christianity to either feminists or men. And it's like, look, feminism has nothing to do within the faith, because it went God to the father, husband, to the mom, and then the kids. There's no placement of an equal pedestal.
Yeah, there you go. Well, God and Christ and man over children. And here's the thing, guys, women are supposed to submit to the God and their husbands. That's how it works. That's the thing, that there's no way that you can argue in Christianity that men and women are equal, right? Hold on. Look at this.
Set free by the truth. The truth will set you free. Hosea says, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Don't be destroyed for lack of knowledge. You can Google so much. Look into it deeper. Look into it deeper. The Jewish Torah, I believe, personally, to my knowledge, this all came from the guys who were teaching the Torah, and they said, do not... better to burn the Torah than teach it to a woman used to be an old saying, a notorious saying. Can
you not read?
At this point in history, women weren't even supposed to be educated. They didn't want women to be educated. But before the fall, women and men set free by the truth.
And that's the thing that you're going to see. Look at this. Apostle Adrienne Stinsland. Guys, come on.
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked. Bamboozled. Led astray. Run amok.
Come on, man. What is this? Who are these people? What is going? Who watches this? Rizza says, I thought the video paused. Guys, what is this? Right? Like, what? Any man who would listen to a woman for any type of religious anything is a fool. An absolute dullard. You know what I'm saying? Why would you do such a stupid thing. Guys, give me a second here. All right. Give me one second. Okay. Now, guys, one thing. Let's talk about the church. In dating, right? Because, guys, all these chicks in the church nowadays, right? In these Feminist churches, guys, they use Jesus as a substitute boyfriend, right? I don't have to have a husband. I don't have to submit to a man. I'm skipping right over the man and going straight to who I think is Jesus, right? Clown world, right? Jesus, he's an intergalactic Santa Claus. And I'm going to be strong and independent out here, acting stupid, you know what I mean? Letting letting Gavin, right? And then I'll just be able to just be delivered a husband. Clown world.
This specifically is Rita. Sade is playing.
It's like manifestation.
Do Anton 10 stockings and that stitched up leather dress that you start asking yourself, well, don't God love him too? Why would he put him with you?
Right, here you go. This guy's better. Hold on.
Okay, I think with black men, it might.
This is a very serious announcement. If you have joined this church because you think you're going to marry me, this needs to be your last Sunday. We don't do that here. I don't run through the women. We don't do that here. So I have to say this because unfortunately we've had several situations with several individuals who have made it clear to several of our leaders that they felt God led them here to be a spouse to me. I can tell you that is a lie. Second order of business, we had an individual call the church. I don't know this person. They said they were upset because they had been in a relationship with me for an extended period of time via email, and I suddenly stopped reaching out to them. Well, that's because you were never talking to me in the first place. So to whoever that was, I'm sorry that you went through this tragic event, but that's not our fault. And I would pray that you would be less gullible in the days ahead. But I assure you that if you push this any further, we will legally take action with great prejudice. So go ahead and let it die. Repent and go find a real human. So we're not going to do none of this foolishness because you was talking to a fake page thinking it's me. So let me set order. If you came to this church and you think I'm your husband, unthink it. So let's calm that down. Look at your neighbor and say, calm all that down. Calm all. We don't do that foolishness here. You should be glad you got a pastor with some integrity. We don't do that stuff here.
Welcome back to the channel. So you see the stuff on the screen. So that pretty much tells you what I'm about. So let's get to it. So I want to start by reading a few of the comments, before we actually talk deeply about this particular video. So the very first comment I see is actually, I think this is a lady. She's basically saying he's a pastor in my hometown and he's always talking about women coming for him. The most attention-seeking pastor I have ever witnessed. That is her full quote. The next one is, don't you all know his testimony? He went through a harsh divorce years ago. He is committed to stay single. Celibacy is what is called until God releases him to his mate. He is waiting faithfully on God. Some ladies out there are too thirsty, wanting to be a pastor's wife because they think he's the red carpet and special treatment. But little do they know, it takes a strong, spiritual, God-fearing woman to be a pastor's wife.
Dude, homeboy got his balls burned in a divorce. So he's saying the last thing that I need is to get married again anytime soon. Look at that, guys. Look at that. You know what I'm saying? Guys, this whole page is to talk about the biblical marriage and getting people married that are Christians. That's his whole thing, guys. Obviously, we disagree with him, right? But guys, the issue is he's saying women who go to the church used to be the place where men went to find traditional women. Now, guys, the church is one of the last places that you would ever find any woman to marry, right? All you have is single moms or reformed, quote unquote, 304s, right? Come on, man. So
the next person. It's sad some people in these comments, just because a man doesn't want you, doesn't mean he's gay.
Look at that.
That pastor was being respectful grow up. So on this channel, again, we talk to both men and women, and we're always talking about marriage, okay? Because that is our big thing. See, I don't really believe a lot of people have problems meeting people. I don't really think people have a lot of problems understanding, you know, the pros and cons of what's a good person and what's a bad person, even though we do go over those things on this channel. And I've always said that if you come out to this channel, understand I am not teaching you how to date, nor do I want to teach you how to date. People I'll be good to you many times, and a lot more so, unfortunately, than the white women in this country. A lot of black women label those men as being nice guys, which really is a nice way of saying that they're losers. Okay, I like to call a spade a spade. And I honestly wish more black women would just call it out. Therefore, we could actually get to the problem. All right. And when you look at men in general, okay, most men do not walk with the playeristic energy that unfortunately a lot of black women are attracted to.
It's true.
And at the core of the problem within the black
is nug nug, right? You got nug nug and Pookie just spraying up the club. And what happens is that, guys, B-dubs, they want nug nug, they want Pookie, right? They want Ghost until they hit 35, 30, 36. And they have kids. And then all of a sudden it's, hey, Mr. Nice Guy, please.
And remember, there's two main parts of the modern woman pathology. Well, three parts. First, classic hypergamy. They want the man with the most amount of resources, whatever. But you also have to add, okay, they want to have they want to have nug's kids. The 6 foot tall physical specimen guy, and then want to have the IT guy take care of them, and then I forgot the last part. But anyway, yeah, in general, you want to have nug's kids, and then have the IT guy who's stable take care of nug's kids. Yeah. Yeah. The third part, they want to take a man who's accomplished, has ambition, critical thinking skills, and has worked his way to the top. They want modern women, especially B-dubs, want that man to set everything aside that's got him to where he is, to be able to help her achieve her own selfish desires.
Yep, that's true. Very, 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 very true. What, like a little bit more of this, and then guys, we're at 100 likes. Appreciate that, guys. Thank you so much. We'll watch like a couple more minutes of this. Guys, thanks for 100 likes. And then we'll go to 304 the TikTok as promised.
Black church, it still goes back to a lot of black women and black men not understanding that walking in the true energy of being a husband or wife is not just a wonderful thing to God, but it's also going to bless you in this life. It really will. So one of the things, like I said, that comes up a lot is the fact that a lot of black churches don't know how to speak to it. In fact, I was just on a conversation last night where I was talking about a subject very close to this. And I was talking about how I've seen where a lot of black churches will have somebody come up and they will talk about singles. And they might even say, woman, you have to be a wife. The Bible says he findeth a wife. He findeth a wife. But then after, they'll do their particular sermon, they just kind of table it and then they move on to the next sermon. They never go into detail or even offer a workshop to actually help women, become wives. That's because true. A lot of women simply don't know. And it's really sad because those that really want that life, they have to kind of understand it and they've never seen it. All right. So really quickly, a real quick major nugget, because I'm always.
Now, guys, here. Guys, let's go to 304 TikTok as promised. Guys. Hold on.
Hey, AJ, before you do that, I saw something very interesting today on Zuckerberg. and it was this 304 in Atlanta. She is 75 years old on a dating app.
Ugh.
You
guys remember?
Oh my God!
I did a thing on 70-year-olds. You guys remember, guys? All you guys, I have a long series of videos on. Oh man, where'd that one go? Darn it! Hold on, guys. On 70-year-olds that are on dating apps. Guys, give me 1 second here. I have to try and find. I should have just clicked on it. Clicked on it twice. Darn it. Yeah, guys, make sure to drop a like on the stream. Guys, here we go. Guys, you ready for this? Are you sure you're ready for this? Like, Oliver, hell yeah, Doug and B. You guys didn't eat yet, did you?
No.
Oh
no! Oh no!
Silly Jedi! Silly Jedi!
It looks like she ate Jabba.
She? Guys,
No way! Oh my goodness!
Yeah. I swear to God, guys.
Baby, I'm gonna butter your bread.
Yeah. That's a 3040, not a 304, man.
Guys, look. Everyone's getting religious all of a sudden.
That's a 608.
Oh no! Look at that. Yeah, Chris Peterson says 608. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Okay, let's see.
Hey, what's up, my babies? Okay, so I am back with my story times, and this is another 304 story time.
Ugh.
So, me and my girls, don't get it twisted. We are basic, regular $100 girls. We were not making $300 and $400 dates. It was
Can
more
we
like
stop,
180s.
please, for like the puppies and the kittens
So-
and all the little creatures?
I'm
I'm about to go to bed soon.
So I was gonna explain some of the times that
Guys, I usually once per stream, so for all you guys that are new, right, guys, I always say that we hit 100 likes. I go to 304 TikTok, guys. That's how far that our society has fallen. Is there's 304 TikTok, guys. It's bad enough that they're on and you're proudly saying they have the herp derp, the high five, bastard kids, evicted, right? But now they're talking about being literal street walking 304s, man. You understand?
we were out in the car and nobody, not the car. Okay, here's how it starts. It's checkout time, and you're staying at one of those hotels where they come in there knocking at the door at 10:30. They're not even giving you until 11 o'clock. Y'all know what I'm talking about. They come in and knock on the door at 10:30. Are you staying or are you going over? Okay. So this one time, it was me and my two girls that we always usually travel together. So we were done. It's like we have nowhere to go. Didn't have no money for an Uber. It was like, well, if they tell us to go, where are we gonna go? It's like, are we gonna go sit in the lobby?
Jenny Craig.
11 o'clock comes, the 10:30 knock comes, and then 11 o'clock.
I can't, guys. I'm sorry. I just can't. I can't, guys. I can't. But guys, we have some better ones. Here we go.
Baby, whoever told me to come to St. Louis, don't never say it no more, okay? This the brokest, dumbest, nastiest city I ever been to. Hold on. Like, it's snowing out here. First of all, I didn't even know it was gonna snow. I got here yesterday, y'all. When I say nothing but bombs have been playing on my phone, they making it hard to be a 304. Hello. This is a message to all my young girls who think they can smell their tail and want to get it on their own. Baby, don't, okay? You don't want to come in this game, baby. 304 life is not the best life. Yeah,
St.
we
Louis
have our
is just
ick
dirt.
when the shit be sweet. But baby, that sugar will go back to shit real quick, just like that. Look at this informant. Do you know how many times this man has just smoked a cigarette since I'd have been in my car? Watching me? Yes, watching me. They police. I never in my life been around a dumb sting operation. Like, come on now, St. Louis, Missouri. If y'all gonna try to get a 304 locked up, at least be intelligent to get a smart 304. Y'all let me see the sting go on. I done sat here and watched the whole sting operation, y'all. If you're a 304 in St. Louis, baby, be careful today, because they gonna get you. Please know that. Then, y'all, it's cold as hell. I'm taking pooch outside the pee and dookie. This nigga walk up to me talking.
What the
Guys, she has a dog in the car.
From the streets, I get that money. Bitch, give me what you got.
Guys,
what did she call it?
What is going on? Guys, the asteroid. Guys, the asteroid, please. Come on, man.
Yeah,
Paused
yeah.
it right at the right moment, too.
Dude,
Yeah, if we can,
Did you see
Thanos
St.
was
Louis
right,
first.
man. Thanos was right, man. I'm honestly starting to think maybe Thanos was.
Did you see in Turkey that there was a chick that tried to do something similar to the two British chicks, or the Aussie and the British chick who was doing all those 100 dudes? Well, there's a chick in Turkey that tried doing that. She was arrested.
Oh,
I don't know if you heard about that.
I don't know. So we gotta.
Yeah,
check
it's
that
on
out.
World Star.
Cause in Turkey, they'll.
Oh, the laws are more stringent with their freedom of expression. And
yeah, cause it's Turkey.
Yeah, they arrested her, and her husband was okay with it as well. He actually cried on TikTok.
No,
yeah.
Look at that, man! Oh man!
I'll see if I can find the link. I'll put it in the private chat.
Man, cock-a-doodle-doo, right?
Talking about, do I want some breakfast? Sweetheart, do it look like I eat Cheerios? Like, oh my God, please pay me or pay me no mind. Please. Damn, they making it hard to be a fine ass Miffy bitch. Hold on.
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked. Bamboozled. Led astray. Run amok.
Look at that, guys. The real Coco Chanel is what she calls herself, right? And guys, we have one more. Look at.
I love it when
We now can ban
These are not even slam pigs.
Look at this, guys. Look.
I love it when a motherfucker say, I don't usually do this. Yes, the fuck you do. Yes, the fuck you do. Listen, you don't usually do this, but you put that money on a dresser good as fuck. I love it when...
They're demons, man. Demons.
Oh man, I need some Clorox and I'll
They
literally pour it on my eyes, man.
Demons. Hold on. Someone had put this person.
So let's
Yeah, guys, this is the person coping over Orange Man.
get one thing abundantly clear. Trump is not saving TikTok. This thing that we're going through right now, him unbanning the app literally 14 hours after it got banned, is not him siding with us all of a sudden. And this is no reason to like him all of a sudden. Don't forget all of the things that he has been convicted of. You wouldn't thank someone for setting your house on fire and then coming back to put it out. Would you fucking forgive that person?
Bad analogy.
Exactly. No, exactly. No, exactly. Republicans love to blame everything on Democrats. Mind you, it's the old fucks in Supreme Court who are so close-minded, so beyond.
But I thought you wanted Sotomayor and Ketanji and all these knuckleheads, right? Guys, isn't it funny how we have the most diverse Supreme Court of all time and they struck down RVW? But since its inception, when there was nothing but white dudes on the Supreme Court, RVW was just fine, right?
Well,
isn't that funny how that works, right? Right, guys?
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Who was saying something?
It's kind of suspicious because they recently just put up the Lincoln Riley law. They're voting on it, and even because this was something along the lines of if there's a conviction of an illegal immigrant, man or woman, but more so men because they're beating on American women, and they would, cast them out. You're illegal, you're out. And even AOC at the end, she was crying, saying all these immigrants come here for a better purpose, even though she herself is a woman. And she prescribed that there's all these assaults, but yet she didn't want to pass the Lincoln Riley bill. I forgot how they worded it.
Hell yeah, I think it was you, me, Oliver, and everyone in the chat. Guys, put a 1 if you agree with this. Guys, put a 1 if you agree that women suffer the most from all these progressive ideals. They're the ones who suffer the most. Us men will be fine, right? Whenever there's a bunch of migrants or illegals, guys, men have always been victims of crime. Crime against women goes through the roof. Essays, purse snatchings, all this other stuff, right? The reformers are in their sports, in their locker rooms, right? Anytime there's any progressive policy, it affects women more than men. It's a sharp uptick, too. Absolutely insane.
Even trying to be progressive that wanted this app banned. The Democrats were the ones that were fucking fighting for this app. Anyway, my point is the TikTok ban is not lifted. It is just paused for 90 days so that Trump and his fuck-ass cabin of billionaires, let me remind you, they're billionaires, so that...
And so are Bezos and Zuckerberg and all of them, right? And Oprah. Everyone Knucklehead Harris was on the stage with, right?
They can decide, maybe we shouldn't ban it because it makes us...
I can't, guys. I can't look at this Knucklehead's face anymore.
It is amazing sometimes with the lack of knowledge or let alone research, and they make this is like, again, I understand the TikTok for like company purposes, people making money, but if it's outweighed by the fact of either degeneracy or stupidity that's on the rise, it's a hard segue. It is really difficult which way you want to go for.
Yeah. The shoot. Now, guys, one of the best examples of the modern church being foolishness was that Nala chick last year, right?
Talk about a demon, dude. Straight up.
She was an OF chick, right? This chick right here. This chick right here.
It is you get to own on some.
She was literally a 304 that was gargling dongs like 7-8 months ago. And then she has the nerve to try and come on and preach to everyone about what Christianity is. And guys, her OF is still up, right? And she raised the prices when she decided to start worshiping Jesus. Clown world. And you had Pearl Davis and Andrew Wilson were the only ones saying, look, guys, why don't you give more credit to all these chicks that haven't been doing this? Why don't you give credit to people that have been practicing the faith for 20, 30 years? Instead of saying, oh, here, hell yeah, or anyone else that's a good, principled man. You can't talk bad about this person anymore. They see this as the ultimate way to just dodge, duck, and dive any accountability whatsoever. Andrew, you called her a whore. Andrew, she is. That's a frog. That's a turtle. That's a 304. What is going on? So, guys, this is Pearl Davis and Andrew talking about this knowledge chick. And look at these. Hold on. Was it over here? Look at this, guys. There was like, oh, Pearl Davis melts down over Nala because she's jealous, and Andrew Wilson needs to seek the eldership of the church because he's coming after. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? So now all the people that have done good, that have done the best to obey the scripture and done everything, they just have to all of a sudden keep their mouths shut around this absolute demon. That is what's going on with the church. And then all the people who baptized her, right? You know what I'm saying? The man who married her, right? Beta. They all get clout because they're all part of her conversion. If you honestly believe, hold on. If you guys honestly believe that this chick right here, right, is somehow some follower of Christ who's reborn in the water.
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok.
Clown world. Anyways, let's get into this.
Wilson himself on the line. Welcome to Pearl Daily, Andrew.
Hey, what's up, Pearl? How you been?
Now, this is like
good. How are you?
2 months ago when Andrew just was on the whatever, and Nala came with that husband of hers. That's like, oh yeah, why do you swear, Andrew? You aren't a man of God because you swear. Please.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
And he's like,
I got some feedback coming in from you.
Say again?
Oh, and he's like, your wife called me a pussy. He's like, yeah, so, but you shouldn't be talking to her like that. He's like, well, should a Christian woman call a man that? No. Well, then why am I the only one that needs to be corrected? Why don't you correct your wife? Well, and it's like, that was awful.
Insane.
What does that mean?
It means that I can hear myself when you talk. Well, it's gone now. I don't know what was going on, but
okay, it's better now.
Yeah, it seems to be okay now. Yeah, I was not the lone dissenter on your. I got no credit for, right? Zero. They all assaulted me as though I was not the lone dissenter on your show, saying, "Well, I think we had better take a minute and evaluate this based on." How she behaves or doesn't behave, rather than just instantly condemn her. I'd much rather see people go down this path than the alternative. And a bunch of people on the panel were like, "Oh, come on, you're being kind of ignorant about this, Andrew. You know, this and that." But I was the lone dissenter who was actually willing to give the benefit of the doubt. And of course, in exchange for that, I essentially got shit on or lumped in with the people who would not. So. But my take on Nala is pretty simple. It's my same take on all of what I call the Sewing Circle Christians, which is the league of former prostitutes gone over to the Christian side with the real good, feel good, Jesus, very nice, hippie Jesus is my boyfriend.
But guys, this is all a strategy, right? This is all the modern church embracing this feminism to get this, like, these cool points and get clout, right? Just say you can be the most degenerate person, but like you can take like a who's that knuckleheaded streamer guy that crashed his McLaren, right? Jack Doherty. Imagine if he decided to go on some Jesus journey. How many churches would do backflips to have that type of exposure? You know what I mean? So
doctrine. So essentially it works like this.
Yes, sir.
All right, I'm off the bed. The only thing I gotta say right now is send the asteroid, man.
I know, dude.
Aliens,
Seriously,
space aliens, just get me off this freaking planet.
Maybe the Independence Day aliens had something going on there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm gonna duck out too. Good
All right,
talking
guys.
to you guys.
And guys, the StreamYard link's up there for anyone who wants to jump on in. So,
people, especially men around the nation, are really tired of chicks who literally stopped getting banged last weekend, finger wagging in their face and telling them how Christian doctrine is supposed to be and what Christianity is all about.
And there it is, guys, right there, right? This is why men have left the church. It's because you can be a guy who, hasn't been, breaking the law, like the actual secular law, and not breaking God's laws, right? Then here you are sitting next to freaking, corn star, right? And you're like, why is she here? Oh, hell yeah! Oh, how dare you judge her? You can't be saying anything about her. What are you doing?
How dare you?
It's like, wait a minute. What are you yelling at me for? Back in the day, they would have her with a big letter on her chest and everyone throwing tomatoes at her.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
You know what I mean?
They don't know about anything. Notice that nobody who's not a sex worker gets no extra credit for never having been a sex worker. Only the most broken, unhinged lunatics, for some reason, are going to take up all of the energy of the parish with their finger wagging and nonsense, right? And it's like, okay, but we're also here to serve families, and we're here to serve the flock as well. So the fact of the matter is that many of those people actually are getting punished. People who are regular Christians and attend service all the time, support the church with their hard-earned money, have done everything correctly. Actually, they get punished because all of the attention goes to these broken down, pseudo-intellectual, moronic, they basically take it's like an antique roadshow, but for Christian merchandise. And they take it on the road to sell their T-shirts and their jeans and this and that. And all the attention is moved over into fighting about whether or not one of these has actually converted or not. Has nothing to do with the pathway of Christianity at all. And none of them know anything. They don't know anything about their own faith. Nothing.
And these 304s are getting the same amount of attention as they were back when they were, saying that they were 304s, right? This knowledge chick was on all these podcasts and all this crap, all because she was like, oh my God, I'm not a 304 anymore. I've magically just transformed, right? And now I'm all about Jesus. Clown world. And guys, did she give the money back that she made? Of course not.
And it's interesting because I was watching the clip, and she starts to tell you that you're not a real, you're not, or I think you're Orthodox. So I don't know if would you guys call yourself Christian, or do you just say Orthodox?
Oh yeah,
You'd
we're the
say
original Christians.
Okay.
Yeah, the original. It's the original church, the original Church of Christ.
Okay, so but she was saying that you weren't a real Christian because
Well,
you said that she didn't.
Yeah.
But she has her getting ganged on the internet. So it's
but that was last week. This is a long time ago, Pearl. I mean, I cussed yesterday, and so therefore, Andrew Bad, not a real Christian. But she got up off the floor a couple of months ago, Pearl. She got herself up off the floor and managed to get herself down to the dunking tank. Therefore, all doctrine right, all things said right.
Clown
Andrew
world.
Bad, Andrew evil.
Well, and it's interesting because I don't think anybody would question her conversion if she went to, I don't know, did charity work for 2 years.
Of course, she didn't do that, right?
I don't know.
Conversion, but I mean, conversion to what? Conversion to heresy.com? This shit is the worst cope machine I've ever seen. I literally have clips of her denying the Trinity. Show them to people. And they're like, well, yeah, but she was confused. And I'm like, well, then why the fucking idiot running around telling people about doctrine? What are you talking about? If she's that confused, how do you deny this statement, bro? Jesus Christ is God. How do you deny that? They're like, oh, I was really confused. That was a super confusing thing that you said, Andrew. I'm so confused. No, you're not.
Guys, he's making an excellent point, right? If people are going to go convert and go into a religion, why are they trying to dictate to people and talk or do anything? You're supposed to sit down and shut up, right? If I'm gonna start jujitsu again, I'm a white belt. I'm there to learn. I'm not gonna try and teach the class. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't make any sense.
Confused. You're dumb as a box of rocks. And what you need to do is shut the fuck up. What these women need to do, what these sewing circle Christians need to do, they need to do what their daddy never told them. They need to shut the fuck up and remain in silence. That's what they need to do. Shut up. They're stupid. They have no business going anywhere telling anybody anything about anything ever. They're dumb, and they should just shut up. They need to shut up.
What do you think churches should do when these women, because I think, on one hand, they're empathetic, right? They're like, okay, if you really want to change, what would you say for them to do?
To tell them to first to be quiet. Right? Honestly, right? The first thing is they should not be talking out in public. They're new converts. They don't know anything about anything. Nothing. Okay. They're going to people who have been practicing Christians for 20, 25, 35 years, right? Many of them who have official churches, right, which have a 2,000-year-old history. And they're trying to correct them about basic doctrine, right? What are they doing? Shut up. Stop talking, right? Stop talking. Not only that, but men inside of churches should not be having to fight for authority of their own churches from stupid-ass e-girls who converted last week.
There you go, right
They're
there.
not supposed to go in and be like, well, I got my Post-it notes and my nice markers, and we're going to do this potluck. And listen, we need to have potlucks. Potlucks are... No, that's not what this is about. I'm sorry, that's not what this is about. It's not about a fucking potluck and selling your Jesus shirt. That's not what this is about. What they need to do, first order of business, they need to shut their mouth. That's the first order of business. Shut up.
Simple.
Stop talking. Go out and talk about...
And how many people came after Andrew Wilson about this, right? The fact that he would say that there. How dare you? Clown world.
Crayons and ponies and shit. But shut up about this because it's embarrassing. It's absolutely embarrassing that men have to go in. They've been working 60 hours that week. 60 hours that week. They go into church with their family, right? They managed to get up on time on Sunday. They drug their ass down to church. They got their family with them, right? They want to go. They want to praise, right? And some finger-wagging e-whore is going to walk over and be like, now listen, all right? I heard, Jack, that last week when you were at work, you stepped on a nail and said, oh, shit. Are you going to repent? What do you think that guy's going to say?
Oh, guys, here you go. Check this out. Let's take a little pit stop here, okay? Look at this. Guys, check this out.
Pearl Harbor take place?
Ooh, 1960s sometime?
Look at that.
I feel like it's somewhere in the 80s.
1914 or something.
1914?
Yeah, that's something with World War One.
World War II. If you switch the 4 and the 1, you're right. It's 1941. Where's Pearl Harbor located?
Is it okay? It's either off the coast of Florida or Hawaii-ish. I'm gonna go with Florida.
Do you know who attacked Pearl Harbor?
I'm done.
The attack on...
Guys, he's out of college. Guys, he's out of college. Look at that. Cooked. They're cooked, guys. Now watch this, guys. Watch.
Pearl Harbor, when did that take place?
December 7th, 1941.
There you go. Where is Pearl Harbor located?
Hawaii.
Okay. And who attacked us at Pearl Harbor?
The Japanese.
Why is it important to know about Pearl Harbor and what happened?
It started American involvement in World War II.
Right there, guys. Look at that.
City boy! City boy!
How hard is this? Guys, put a 1 if you honestly believe that college makes these 304s dumber, right? Because, guys, they're indoctrinated into a system that doesn't teach them anything but talking points, but then it boosts up their ego. Well, I have a degree, so everything that I say is right. Please. Absolutely insane.
What do you think he's going to say? He's going to look at her. He's going to be like, "Shut up, Hard. Shut up." You know, shut up.
Well, and do you know what I noticed also in your when you were going back and forth with her about if she would listen to her husband if he wanted to switch
That
churches
isn't me, guys.
for whatever
That's,
reason.
yeah.
At one point, she said, "Well, I would seek discipleship
Look
from
at that.
like a church elder," and I thought to myself, "That's how they circumnavigate."
So do you see, guys? That's another good point. If you disagree with your husband, what would you do? And she said, we're going to go to the elders of the church. The husband is supposed to have the final say. You absolute moron. Come on, guys.
Some people are really fucking stupid.
Clown world.
Their husbands to get whatever they want. They just
don't
go
have
out. They
the
just
church elders. They don't have any. They don't. It's the church according to whatever the fuck I want. Okay,
Yeah,
that's the
yeah.
doctrine. It's the church of whatever I want. So the Bible is a liturgical document. Laymen are encouraged to read it. They're highly encouraged to read it, but they're not encouraged to come up with their own interpretations of it because it's liturgical. It is not there for you to interpret. That's not what it's there for. So what they do is they go through, they interpret it however they want to interpret it. They take all the parts that they like, which, by the way, is all the be nice parts, right? But they don't like that whole, oh, you got to submit, you got to obey your husband, you got to obey church authority, you need to sit down and shut your mouth. They don't like that part. They like the part where they're like, Jesus said you can't cuss. Jesus said you can't cuss. And that's what he said.
What a mess.
So you said shit, and that's like me getting banged, Andrew. Okay? Fucking ridiculous. They're ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. And now there's a sea of reformed harpy prostitutes who are just like, Andrew must be denounced. They're calling for the church to denounce me. Right? And I'm just like, if the church denounces me and uplifts the horse, it's like, I don't know what to do at that point.
What a
I don't know what to do.
Oh, I saw that you need to seek discipleship on Twitter. There was some woman saying you need to seek discipleship. They need to, and I'm like, why do they call for discipleship of you and not the woman that was ganged on camera 6 months ago?
Well,
doesn't she need
listen. Well, listen. You have to understand. I'm going to tell you how stupid these people are. Okay, because I think maybe
Now, guys, hell yeah, I don't know if you're still there or not, but guys, I watched this part of the whatever podcast, and guys, what Andrew Wilson's gonna say is absolutely true. And this Nala girl's husband, he makes like Christian content on TikTok, right? So all this was probably one big cash grab. Watch this, guys.
You actually underestimate how fucking stupid they are, but I do not. Having talked with them now, thousands of them across the country, I do not underestimate their stupidity. They actually will tell you with a straight face. They go, her head was dunked. Jesus convicted her. Therefore, all of the patterns of behavior which she has engaged in her whole life, which have created life-destroying habits, are now done. All those habits, those are gone. Those are gone. It's like saying...
Hold on. Ali says, it's important to know that the punishment was done for both parties involved. There's no double standard that made allowances for men's. He was punished along with the woman. I guess I don't get the context there. Okay. Okay. Homeschool says that the majority of Christians are fake. Yeah. Yep. They aren't helping out the homeless. Yep. They just talk the talk, never walk. Yep. Sigma, what's up, dude? With the $5, he said, "What's good? These steel forests are doomed in 2030." Yeah, guys, we need to make like a name for the 2030 because that's when they say that the majority of working age women are going to be single and childless, right? Guys, we have to we have to start the countdown. I don't know what I'm going to call it, but guys, if you have any names for it, put it in the Discord, right? And guys, make sure that you do join the Discord, guys. I'd appreciate that. And thanks for the $5, man.
Seriously. Garlic croutons, dude.
Oh, he had a previous post. Oh, okay. I didn't see it. I thought there was anyways, okay.
That you have a man who's addicted to and you go in and you baptize him, and suddenly you don't ever have to worry about pain again, because after all, that entire lifetime of habit forming, right, is suddenly somehow gone based on the fact that they go, and then if you question it, they say,
oh, he said the man commits adultery with another man's wife, they're both okay. So guys, here's the thing. That's another thing that that kept people out of promiscuity was actually marriage, right? Because adultery only applies to marriage, right? So what happened is that the modern church, they don't push marriage as much, and they're just like, oh yeah, you're not married, so you can just bang whoever you want. You know what I'm saying? The whole fornication thing just isn't even frowned upon it anymore. So,
are you denying the power of Christ? It's like, no, of course not. You know what else Christ gave us the power to do? Use logic and reason and understand that people who have habitual bad habits, who are so demonically infested that they're getting gamed on camera, that perhaps it's going to take a little bit of time, perhaps, I don't know, many years of your life before you form enough new habits to stop being, an insufferable heretical bitch. That might be.
And it is true too, guys. Like, that's one thing that you guys hear in all spheres of 304 related content. Why does my past matter, right? Why does it matter that I let Nug, that I let Chad, that I let Gerardo? Because guys, if you ask a woman, let's just say that you found the man of your dreams, and he was essaying kids. That past would matter, right? Or he cheated on every woman he's been with. That past would matter, but only a man's past matters, not a woman to them. You know what I'm saying? And guys, yeah.
That's where I would start. But what do I know? I'm just rational.
Well, and oh my gosh. Did you see the video? I'm like, they're coming for me because they're saying that I wasn't a real Catholic or whatever.
Where's the debate? I was told that within 3 weeks there's going to be a debate. She was going to go on her Instagram the next day. She was going to do a 1v1 or a 1v2, me versus her and her husband. She promised a debate with you.
Nope, they're
Where's
scared.
The debate?
Oh, she didn't respond to me. Did she respond to you?
No.
Oh, no?
No.
This is the modern church, guys.
No.
No.
Oh, yeah. I thought she would, actually, because she seemed so gung-ho at the time.
Yeah, please.
I just think I have...
Don't all these 304s... talk big, act like they're the ish, but then never ever do anything.
Many receipts.
Gung ho to make a fool out of herself, right? Like, right. This guy is so dumb. I asked him. He's so stupid. This dude. I asked him this question: If a 7-year-old would be cured from cancer if you said the word fuck, would you say the word fuck? And he was like, no.
Right there, guys. What kind of weak men are in the church now? You know what I mean? What kind of knuckleheaded, moronic, soy milk drinking morons are in the church now? Absolutely insane.
That's it. I'm not kidding. That's how dumb this guy is.
Wow. The guy that
not
married her?
Not even basic reasoning. Wow. What's that?
The guy that married her?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like,
Yep.
I just don't do you think Michael Knowles just did it for the clout, or do you think he really believed it?
I think that just like the Trent Horns of the world, like I like Trent Horn fine. He's a nice enough guy. You know what I mean? But sometimes these people get so caught up in the idea of appearances, right? Things need to appear a certain way, even if they're not that way, that I think that they lose the plot.
Yeah.
They lose the plot. So this world is, especially this one that you and I engage in, inside of the manosphere, the the OF chicks and this is such a dirty sleazeball filled,
ain't that the
horrible
truth?
little side corner of an industry filled with the most horrible, horrific people on planet Earth, and they have no way to gauge any of that. Right? They've never dealt with any of that, so they have no idea what the hell we're even talking about. They just don't know. So it comes from a place of ignorance, and it's like, I'd like to see these people tangle with them. So I tell them all the time, like, do a better job. Do a better job. I destroyed all their worldviews. You do a better job. You're going to pick them up off the ground. No, what they're going to do is they stay in their echo chambers, right? And they go, well, it's nice over here, right? We're all nice over here, and we don't cuss, and we sing Kumbaya, and we drink strawberry daiquiris, and my wife goes to Starbucks every morning. And it's like, you want to come get in the fight real quick? You want to come over here and get in the fight? That would be great. How about that? Let's do some of that.
Yeah. Well, you did great in the debate. I very much enjoyed it. I watched the whole thing twice because it was so funny.
Yeah, it was a mess.
And the best part was when Rachel came on and she just destroyed.
Guys, here, this is what I was talking about earlier, guys. Look at this.
Growing numbers of African American women in Maryland and across the nation are leaving traditional church worship. All of them are in search of something else. A spiritual belief that connects them to their ancestors and where they can feel more empowered to control their own well-being. They have found it in ancient forms of spiritual contact. Some call it witchcraft, a term they accept and embrace.
Look at that.
For most of us, this is how we worship, a tradition that predates us all. This, too, is an ancient art of worshiping, not to God the Father, Son, and Holy Ghost, but to spirits and deities that span the oceans and date back to pre-slavery days in Africa. Are you, in fact, witches?
Whatever the situation calls for. So if you come to me with pleasantries, you being...
Now, guys, all this is all cap, okay? All this is all cap. None of these chicks are African. None of these are from Africa. None of these chicks research anything from Africa. It's all cap. Absolutely insane. Come on, guys.
Did he say, was he referencing pre-slave? Isn't there modern day slavery in Africa yet?
Yeah. There's actually more slaves on the planet now.
Right.
Than there were back in slave days, guys. Absolutely insane.
Respectful, you'll get Glinda, the good witch of the suburbs. But if you come at me with negativity and meanness and disrespect, then you'll get Eveline. Your worst nightmare. Oh, shumo.
Guys, what is going on? You know what I mean? All this is just cap. That's all it is. All these chicks are all mad because they're all single, right? You know what I'm saying? All their kids are all grown and don't want anything to do with them. You know what I'm saying?
They have many names and titles and ranks within their belief system. They are college-educated professional women who've chosen to believe that...
I told you! College-educated professional chicks, right? Come on.
I am woman, hear me roar.
I'm confused here. What does college education have to do with becoming a quote-unquote witch?
Well, they're trying to say that, like,
like it's a qualifier. I understand that.
Well, because there's only dumb people practice like regular religions, or we've done everything that we can, but we're so educated that we found a new way.
Right. I see what you're saying. Yeah, I got it.
Come on, man. Absolutely insane.
Theirs is a truer example of worship that is inclusive of the genders. It connects them, they say, to their ancestors and fills a need not found in traditional worship, though most of them grew up in the church.
I was raised Christian, all Christians in my family. In fact, my grandfather was a preacher.
She's a realtor. Please.
South. I also grew up Christian. I grew up Anglican in the Episcopal Church. The older I got, the more disconnect I felt. I was raised Baptist. My father.
Could it be that the church at back when she was raised actually had expectations? Actually had guidelines you had to follow? Oh, yeah. Could it be that they realized that their whole lives they've been lied to by college and all these other things? So they had to switch to this foolishness to feel better about themselves? And guys, how much you want to bet, right? Whoever this evil witch person is, she's just encouraging them to all be
lesbian.
Father is a deacon. My mom a deaconess. I was in church all the time.
These women are part of a sect.
And I guarantee all these chicks here, they all have brothers and sisters that are married, that did it right? But these are all the rebellious ones, right? These are all the rebellious ones, and instead of saying, man, I messed up, right? All of a sudden, they're going, I'm going to be a witch. Please.
Ola Afefe Osameji, spiritual temple. They worship and offer prayers to Oshun, a predominant deity.
She's the deity or the Orisha of aesthetics, beauty, sex, sensuality.
That's who they pray to, guys, right?
Some people are really fucking stupid.
There are growing numbers of African American women who have chosen for themselves a new life, leaving the church in search of more meaning in their lives. And yes, it can be called witchcraft. At a recent convention,
you know what would give them meaning? Hell yeah, a husband, children, right? And guys, you know what? Here, hell yeah, here, let's cook here really fast. Let me pump the brakes, right? Hell yeah, my theory is that women want relationships more than anything in the world. They want relationships more than children. You know what I mean? Because if children mattered more than relationships, then they wouldn't be single moms out here on dating apps, right? I know chicks that I work with that have, that are actually educated, actually earn money, right? Never married, never had kids. And then they're in their 40s and 50s, miserable. No hobby, no nothing is going to make them happy because they have a relationship-sized hole in their heart. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely insane. Breakfast taco, what's up, dude?
mentioned in Baltimore, more than 200 witches gathered, a sisterhood, but their spells are for good, not for evil.
Please.
In this ritual, the women are preparing an offering to Oshun on behalf of a woman in California.
Am I making an omelet? Look at that.
Who's looking for a mate.
See, these are the types of chicks that'll put their, their time of the month stuff in your food. You know what I'm saying?
The omelet-type dish is sweetened with honey, believed to be a favorite of Oshun. Prayers are said over the offering and for the woman in need. A portion is offered to Eshu, the male counterpart of Oshun, and placed in a secret place beneath the stairs of this Odin home. Using shells, they ask the spirit if she is pleased. 4 shells are tossed to the floor.
Guys, do you ever think that their spirit is not pleased? See, guys, you look at like Norse mythology, Odin, he would be unpleased, right? You look at Greek mythology, Zeus would get mad. Poseidon, he would get angry. You know what I'm saying? There would be freaking storms and all of that. But do you think in these knuckleheads' religion that their little god, come on, man. Oh, Red Door, you got out of Baltimore? Oh boy, it's a good thing you did. Baltimore sucks, man. If you're in Baltimore, guys.
2 land up, 2 land down. Balance. The gift is accepted.
She accepts it.
The traditions may seem odd to most, a mystery to some, complex and multi-layered. These daughters of the moon, followers of Oshun, women, powerful, determined, and understanding, say there is nothing to fear. They are here, and they will be here for the foreseeable future. Yes, there are witches among us.
This is some.
Look.
So what I saw was that they're playing bar dice for a relationship.
I'm sorry, guys. I didn't. Out of all these knuckleheads right here, Here, let's go down. Let's go from right to left. Right, guys? Okay, you ready? The one in the yellow. So the next one, right? And the one in the yellow. What a mess. What a mess. And they're getting bodied in these comments here, man. Look at that. All right. So what's a little bit more of this, guys, and then we'll switch gears, guys. Thanks for being here on a Sunday, guys. I appreciate that. Thanks for all the super chats, guys. I appreciate that. Thanks for the 13K, guys. I appreciate that, guys. On the 14,000, man. You know, guys, we are cooking. We're doing good, man. You know? And guys, like I said, we're gonna do there's a topic that I want to do. I want to do another divorce show. So we'll plan that one in advance. All you guys that have been divorced who want to jump on the stream early, guys, we're gonna go in on divorce. And then there was another one. I'll let you guys know in the Discord, you know, so.
Her again. They were like, what kind of woman would he be married to? And then she comes on and just destroys the whole panel.
Well, it's ridiculous. Rachel is highly educated, especially on church history and church issues, highly educated on them. And she literally tells them, she's like, listen, you're not supposed to do this, stupid. This isn't how it works. And they're like, no, Rachel, listen. The problem is that your husband just beats you up all day. And that's why, since you're chained to the stove with two black eyes, right? And he's waiting till the next time you're pregnant and running through the house, right?
Yeah.
That's why you're just a mouthpiece for this Andrew guy and have no brain of your own, have no way to, in any way, shape, or form, have your own ideas about things, right? Which actually is them telling on themselves, right? That's how they tell on themselves, because that is true for them. They don't have any ideas about anything. They're just dumb mouthpieces, you know what I mean? They're just telling on themselves.
Yeah, how do you survive these panels? You do them so, like, I would do 3 to 4 hour ones, and those were so, you do like 8 hours at times.
Yeah, well, because, here's the thing, right, is I said a couple of years ago when I first got into streaming, right, and debating, that the trenches were pretty empty. They're remarkably empty. Like, it's not any wonder, really, that all of society was essentially overthrown and remade in the image of the leftist harlot and the degenerate. It's really no shock to me, because nobody puts up any fight at all. Nobody puts up any resistance at all. And it's like, maybe you can criticize my methods, or maybe you criticize that you don't like a thing I said here or a thing I said there, but I'm always just like, well, where the fuck are you? Like, where are you? I don't see you anywhere. Right, I'm taking these people on everywhere that they are.
Oh yeah,
I do it
I do
via
remember
video,
Andrew
right?
Wilson did that one debate with that young kid, that like RC guy, that real Christian guy?
Yeah. Yep.
You remember him? And he was just like trying to say Andrew perpetuates degeneracy by going on whatever and debating people. He's like, well, at least I have the balls to actually go and debate these people.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know, man. You're giving them a platform. He's like, I'm the only one out there in the freaking trenches throwing bombs. You know what I'm saying?
Well, and it's funny because this kind of goes in akin to with the last stream when we said which are worse, the TradCon simps or was it the male feminist?
Yeah.
And it's irony right here, because when Pearl and Andrew kind of referenced towards, what was it? Not Andrew Clavin, Michael Knowles, when he had the knowledge chick on. The whole segment that I have an issue with is that the TradCon, what Michael Knowles did is that he pretty much promoted the degeneracy of Nala, and was like, oh, well, she's born again. Andrew says, oh, they just dunked her and she was born again, right? And it's funny because Michael got pissed at it, but the whole panel, the Michael Clavin, this former liberal, he's a massive like trad con. Michael Knowles is the same. Matt Walsh is the only base kind of dude. And then they make fun of Andrew. It's like, dude, Andrew is the knight in armor trying to defend the castle. And then you guys are behind him throwing fucking arrows in his back. And it's a nuisance, man.
Yep, that's true. And here's the thing. Look, Andrew Wilson's not a red pill guy. He's not. He so the way that he views masculinity and stuff aligns with how we view it. So we agree on a lot of things, right? But Andrew at least realized I wouldn't call him a tradcon either.
No,
right?
he's not.
Andrew Wilson realized that red pill guy. He realizes the red pill position, why guys would get there, and he's never shown any hate for it. You know what I'm saying? Andrew pushes marriage and additional values, but he said, "Look, I wouldn't blame a dude if he had his balls burned in this divorce by this government. You know what I'm saying? Why he would stay away from marriage."
Well,
so,
he even promotes like he didn't need whatever. I do enjoy that he goes on there because it helps Brian out. I think Brian's gotten a lot better.
Dude, hey, everyone in the chat, if you watch any of the whatever clips, I want you to put a 1 if you only watch the ones that Andrew Wilson's in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Guys, I only watch clips with Andrew on there because I can't stand, like, Brian's not a bad guy, but he doesn't articulate her points well, right? And then he just lets these girls get away with so much disrespect and interrupting him. You know what I mean? Like, bro, like, I'm not trying to say be a Myron and toss out chicks for no reason, but you have to show that you mean business. Because remember, Pearly Things, her live show, she tried her best to not kick people out, and even she had to kick people out. Look at that, one. Yeah, facts. Yep. So
with any of these degenerates at the drop of a hat, and the best of the best, it doesn't matter if it's Destiny or Matt Dillahunty or Sam Harris doesn't matter who it is. Drop of a hat, I'm going to be there to wreck these people. And I look over and I'm like, well, where the fuck are you? You're nowhere. So it's really easy to criticize from the outside, right? But it's like, you're more than welcome to join. You're more than welcome to join in and show me how it's done. I'm waiting.
Well, even there, they said I wasn't a real, like, I don't believe in church doctrine because I believe in divorce when a man's a victim of paternity fraud.
Mm.
Like, what? You just want him to lay there and take it? You know what paternity fraud is, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So I'm like, isn't that, I mean, I don't know. I'm like, isn't that kind of insane? They want them to just stay with women that lie to them about the paternity of their kids.
Yeah, but don't you understand that? Well, or I think you do, actually. Maybe you're one of the few ones who does. But this whole worldview really just reduces to what is or isn't nice.
Mm-hmm.
So they take all of the ethics, all of the virtues of that which is feminine, and these are like much needed virtues in society. Here's a great one for you: chastity, right? Obedience, right? Things like this. These are feminine virtues. These are the things women used to get uplifted for, right?
Not anymore.
And they take all of these fantastic virtues that women are supposed to have, and they put them all into a meat shredder and grind them into dust and then bake them into a nice pie. And so the entire idea here is that
hold on, someone says, talking about your guys, you know what the funniest thing is? I watched this knucklehead that was like, oh yeah, white people are like the most racist people ever. Dude, have you heard of the Japanese? Guys, look at what they did to China, Southeast Asia, the Philippines, Papua New Guinea, right? During World War II. Guys, it's so funny that we have such a small view of the world that you look at how many different types of people were basically doing bad things to each other. X says we're in the last days. He's Muslim X, dude. Hey, man. Dude, feminism's infiltrated Islam, too. Absolutely insane.
And I have I just watched a documentary with what was it, I think it was around 1979, and they brought traditional Muslim back in the Middle East, because they show pictures prior, and it was like, everybody's in a dress, all these things. And I'm Catholic, so I'm not really with Muslim, but I will state that I think maybe Muslims were ahead of their time, not in agreement with what they do presently, but they kind of saw the slow roll of degeneracy back 50 years ago, and then they brought it back.
Mm-hmm.
And now, again, I can see where things may be misused here in the United States, but it's like, I don't know. I would rather have something more poison modest than it would be full-on degeneracy.
Yeah. All he says to you is, you can love women, you can understand them, but you can't do both. Facts. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put that on a mug. Ali, dude, I'm stealing that from you, man. Hold on. Oh, come on. Uh-oh. Sorry, guys. On. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Hey, X, man. Look at this.
For the arts.
Look.
I'm Sarah.
I'm Yosua.
And we're twins. We both co-founded an organization called Muslim Feminists for the Arts. And basically...
Muslim Feminists for the Arts.
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked. Bamboozled. Led astray. Run amok.
Comments turned off. Guys, look at that. Guys, rate to the Lulu level, right? Rate it.
It's over 9,000.
Use the arts to raise awareness of Islamic feminism and to represent our people. Today we're going to try to draw what Muslim Feminists for the Arts represents to us.
And we'll see what we come up with. We haven't really discussed this beforehand. We decided to start MFA because we felt that we needed a platform. It's not very often where Muslim women have the ability to speak for themselves rather than having the media do it for us.
Islam has been feminist since its inception.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
So one of our biggest missions...
Now, guys, here. Okay. Hold on. I have a post for you guys. Look at this. Okay? Now, guys, do you see this? Now, guys, what? Okay, hold on. Bear with me here, right? She's got the hair. Now, guys, she's trying to say, watch. She's calling out these college-educated white girls that are trying to tell her, because she's from Iran. So she watch, guys.
Western activists care about women's rights until it's an Iranian woman. The moment it's an Iranian woman, it doesn't matter what she's said, what she's done, what she's gone through anymore. The only thing that's important is the propaganda that the regime has spread. Like, people seriously look at this artwork by an Iranian artist of an Iranian woman and go, why did they give her Caucasian features? Oh my god, this is so racist. Wasn't this supposed to be every woman's choice? It's supposed to be about our own choices? Why are all the bad guys hijabi? Wanna know why? Because that is the uniform of the morality police.
There it is, guys. So are the same knuckle-headed 304 ethnicist idiots that are trying to say all black people are poor, all white people are racist, right? Are trying to tell her about her own culture. Look at that.
This is an Iranian woman. This is an Iranian woman. This is also an Iranian woman. I am an Iranian woman. Iranian women have a variety of different features. They have different skin colors. We have different everything. Oh, it's about our choices. Yeah, it's about our choices. And when these people in these uniforms are trying to force everybody to dress the same as them, and somebody is trying to protest that, that's their choice. You have to fucking respect that. When you say, oh, why are all the bad guys hijabis? That's like saying, oh, why are all the drawings of policemen showing men wearing police uniform? Because that's their fucking uniform. If you look at this and go, oh my god, this is so fucking racist and Islamophobic, then you don't give a fuck about Iranian women. You don't give a fuck about Iranian women's struggles. You just care about what the fuck you believe in, and you just want to look at the entire Western active.
So there it is, guys, right? She's basically saying what we say. All these 304s go to college. They take their Middle Eastern studies class, their African American studies class, and think they have us all figured out. Us blacks, Asians, Hispanics. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. They even think they have all you cisgendered hetero white men figured out, right? And then it's guys. Oh,
he died. That's how you guys did. That's how he died. Juneteenth.
I find the irony in it because she says that, but yet in the same sentence, she'll say all men are the same.
Yes, facts. Yep. Look at that. This person, the same goes for every country that they don't consider their own. Afghan women are literally banned from speaking, but the moment someone starts talking, they are labeled Islamophobic. Look at that. I tell you, these chicks need to understand. These white chicks are not your friends, man. Guys, the most dangerous group of people on earth are upper middle class, college educated white chicks, man. Absolutely insane. Now, guys, we are going to switch gears. Let's see. Hell yeah. Anything about the church?
Oh, no, I was just going to say back with an Andrew and Pearl video.
Yeah,
I did have a debate with some people about incompetence versus competence. And she was stating where a man is he's not shunned, but he's like, oh, well, a single mom take care of the kids, right? I came to the conclusion where I would call it weaponized competence, because you have men that, let's say you make anywhere 60 to 80K a year, single dude, no kids, and you're sitting pretty, like, okay. And then you have to take the burden on with a woman that has kids or a bad divorce or bad baby father. And it's like, well, you're taking advantage of a man and you're weaponizing his competence to take care of your incompetence. And then if he walks away, then all men are the same, make towels bad, red pills bad.
Facts.
And that's the conclusion, what it's coming down today.
Yep, that's true. And guys, men aren't having it anymore. They're just not. Guys, less and less men are answering the call, right? And guys, I honestly believe that that's what it's going to take. You know what? I have to subscribe to this guy. He's the one guy. He's hilarious, man. But yeah, so let's just switch gears here, guys. And guys, make sure to drop a like on the stream, guys. Thanks for the 13K. Right, guys? Thanks for the super chats. Hey, guys, thanks for the super thanks. You guys have been dropping on the videos, too, man. Guys, thanks for that. I appreciate that, guys. I really, really, really do. Yeah, guys, here we go.
That's the sound of the police.
Let's get this in here. Let me change up the ambiance a little bit. And guys, buckle in for this, man.
On February 15th, 2024, officers were dispatched to the Four Seasons Hotel in response to a reported disturbance. Upon arrival, they encountered two women exhibiting aggressive behavior toward the hotel staff.
We have two guests that are clearly drunk and they're being...
Wait. Conrad says average white female urban liberal equals awful. No way. Guys, look at that. Bro, yo, guys, hold on, I'm not gonna put that on a shirt. No way, guys. If I made that into a shirt, tell me you'd wear it, dude. Look at that. Look at that. And guys, make sure that you are in the Discord, man. Copy. Let's see.
Very aggressive towards other people, and they already start hitting people. So.
I want to get them out of here again. Yeah. Are they still they stay at the hotel?
Yes, like we kick them out and we escort them out, but they refuse.
They are guests.
They are.
And they evicted out of here.
They are.
All right, okay, relax. Okay, I got this. Okay, chill out. I'll take care of it.
I'm calm.
I know, but I know. I got the story already.
What the hell is that? What is that, guys? What is that right there? Come on.
I'm not here to talk about my transition. I'm here to kick some ass.
Ready? Let me do my job. Hold on, hon. Okay, this.
Listen, I'm sure now. It's just my mom. We don't even drink.
Okay. Hi, how you doing today? I'm Officer Friedman. Okay.
I'm Monica. How are you?
Okay, the story.
Listen, okay. I
Listen to her daughter. It's just my mom. I think she's drunk. How many times do you guys think this has happened before?
don't drink alcohol.
Do me fair. Don't let me talk. Let me talk.
Let me talk over here. Oh! We're at the Four Seasons over here.
We're going to talk. I'll let you talk, but I want to do it outside because I can't hear in here. Let's walk outside. Let's walk outside. Hun, I don't want, not inside. I don't want to talk inside.
Wait,
how embarrassing.
I want to say it because we don't drink alcohol.
Welcome. Let's talk outside, please. Please, come on. Let's.
Oh, she doesn't drink alcohol, guys.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
Clown world.
Let's talk out. I don't want to disturb anybody else, okay? Why am I here?
I don't know. Well, listen. Let me tell you something.
Look at these idiots, man. He said, why am I here? There's a...
No, I'm just emotional. Why don't you understand that? We are not usually strict. I didn't know what happened. All of a sudden,
I can't hit two people. I'm on magic here.
Okay,
one person.
Let me tell you just what I saw.
Okay.
All of a sudden, just people just so mean and just like knocked me over and.
Where in the dining?
Yeah, and listen, I'm in the travel business and she's with me, my daughter, and I was knocked down, and but listen, I didn't care about that. And then she was over there.
When were you checking out? Tomorrow?
No, I'm here. I just checked in today.
Okay, well they're not gonna probably want you to stay here. They got that right.
Wait, what? Of course, because these people are fucking liberal. Wait, what happened?
They have a right if they don't want you to stay here. They give you.
Well, I just came today. No, that's employees.
You know what? Do me a favor. If you're gonna talk, don't curse. Okay, right now I don't need to write down things. I know what I can hear. I'm here, and it's being everything you say is being recorded. I cannot hear two people talking at once. If she's gonna talk, you can't talk.
All I know is
I can't pick up what you're saying when she talks.
Hang on, I did nothing wrong. What I do?
Dude, when did this cop how old is this guy? Look at his hands. He's like in his 70s. He's still a cop. You know what I'm saying? It's like, should you be on the street? His age? Maybe he messed up and got busted down to patrolman or whatever. You know? Who knows?
I don't know what I did. You reported it.
Okay.
We did nothing wrong.
Okay, what's gonna?
We did nothing. We came to a hotel.
Okay, whatever. Well, I wasn't here tonight.
Well, we did not know.
All right, well, I understand, but this.
Go check the in there.
I asked you not to.
Don't touch. Okay, sorry.
Okay, if you're gonna keep on cursing, I'll let you.
I apologize.
Well, you don't. I can't understand when people do that.
I apologize for the cursing.
Well, that's a dirty mouth like that doesn't impress me. Okay, it really doesn't. But it doesn't impress me. Okay.
Okay.
You're not impressing me over here. Oh.
accept it or not. It's
Okay, you're both appear a little intoxicated tonight.
I'm not intoxicated.
You are intoxicated. I can smell it.
I didn't drink that.
I can smell it. Check in.
Sorry, guys.
You're both gonna go to. You just.
Sorry, guys.
I haven't drank it.
That's a Maybach Benz right there. That's like a $300,000 car.
15 years. We're gonna go into a really big problem.
Well, you
because-
could.
Oh yeah, we're gonna. I want to know now why you're telling me I can't.
Of course, the hotel does not want you on their property. The hotel does not want you here. And if you refuse to leave, you and your daughter will go to jail.
Your daughter.
Okay, because they do not want you. This is their private property. And I'm telling you, the best thing to do right now, will go get your stuff from your room, and there's a hotel across the street. You can stay there. If you refuse to, you will go to. You will be.
I'm not going there. Sorry.
Okay, then you will be placed in
But I
arrest.
want to know why. Because you know what? I didn't drink.
Okay.
I don't.
That had nothing to do with alcohol. This had nothing to do with you drinking.
But it's
This
so
had
weird.
nothing to do with you just as a.
But it must.
It doesn't. It has to do with your behavior. It's nothing to do with drinking. I don't care if you drank for the last 15 years or not. But I got here, you were yelling, you were loud, you were yelling. When I got here, you're acting aggressive towards me. And I do not, and I'm going to tell you, the hotel has a right to have you leave. And if you refuse, it's their property. If you refuse, you will be placed under arrest. Okay? That's all I can tell you.
I guess arrest me.
Yeah,
we're
I am.
still with that.
You
Yeah.
can arrest
Let me
me.
get your stuff out. Hey, Jimmy,
You can't hurt my mom.
we both gonna go to,
my mom.
you know what? So the best thing to do.
Listen, I'm trying to just talk right now. He's trying to tell me that we have to leave and get another hotel room. Listen, I'm telling you right now, this could be
They don't
really
want them
bad.
Okay.
Because
Okay, so let's try to get you guys another hotel.
no.
They want to get you guys.
People at the hotel are
Whatever.
trying to start.
It's so sad for you.
It doesn't matter.
I'm
It doesn't
sorry,
matter.
but
It's their risk.
Shut up.
Tells
it's
right.
because of me.
Well, I want you to leave.
It's not okay.
I am not doing anything.
Look at this,
I'm
guys.
not-
The idea of them not getting their way is just so alien to them. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna move.
Okay, so-
I'm not gonna do anything.
It's
I'm
my
sorry. I'm
So
sorry.
listen. If they listen, so if
I'm
they
not
want you to,
moving
they want you to
anywhere.
leave, you have to leave. That's all it is.
I'm
If
not
you don't
moving.
leave, you have to go to
So
jail.
why are we paying so much money?
Well, so
I'm going to jail.
I'm going to jail.
I want you to,
Guys, what do you think that these two knuckleheads have been drinking, right? Some shots, a fireball. You know what I'm saying?
If you refuse to leave, we have no choice.
You said, I'm glad I live in the woods.
Are you Trump or what?
huh?
You're gonna
It's all about the Trump.
We don't want to take.
You're both gonna go into jail together. You're both gonna go to jail.
That girl is the one that threw me on the floor.
Listen,
I don't get
Some threw her on the floor like
No,
really
I
bad.
don't. That girl threw me on the floor.
Some threw her on the floor.
Oh, sorry.
You're gonna sit. You don't have to stand here and watch me. You can move away, please.
I'm a officer. This is the best show in town. I'm watching.
This is the worst when people watch. Where does this all start at? So I get the story.
Basically, they checked in. They went up to the wrong room. They're clearly intoxicated. So they went up to the wrong room.
Okay.
They don't have the key card because they were at the wrong room. So they
You just
went
checked
inside
it.
the
Just take now. Just
Today,
now.
yes.
Okay.
They couldn't get into the room because obviously they were at the wrong room. Their key card wasn't working.
Okay.
They demanded and started screaming at our colleague saying, open the door, this is my room, it's registered under me.
What time this happened at? Just now, or about what time?
In the past 20 minutes.
So they came in here, but they came in, they checked in, went to the wrong room, they got agitated, upset. Who went up there? They came back down here to tell, right? Is that where it
Yes.
happened at?
One of them did, yes.
So this happened in the lobby. Most of this stuff happened in the lobby.
No, it happened upstairs.
Who went up there?
Talia.
Who? Where's she
Talia.
at?
They hit Talia in the arm. They punched her in the arm. Then they yanked her arm and said, let's go. You're coming with me. The daughter said that. Yanked Talia's arm, said, you're coming with me. We're going to the lobby. Talia said, don't touch me. She got mad. She ran down to the lobby. She wasn't even walking. She was running. She ran down to the lobby. She started complaining to our RAM right here. Then she came back upstairs. When I went upstairs to talk to Mom,
So the mom's up there still, and
Yes, mom did not want to come downstairs.
All right.
I'm upstairs talking to mom. Mom
Okay.
is being very.
And they're just checking in now. They went up to the wrong room. They got out pissed off. The one girl went up there, started having a fight with her, an argument up there with her. Like, where did all this assaulting happen? Upstairs?
No, so on the second floor, the daughter.
Let's skip ahead, guys.
This is private property.
I don't care. I didn't do anything wrong, though.
The hotel still has a right to deny you access to their hotel, to their property.
Tell you guys.
Don't you put your hands on me!
Back up or you're gonna go to jail.
Fuck you, I will go to jail!
I bet you will.
Go f yourself!
And that's what they're doing. They do not want you here. They're going to get your stuff in the room, and they're going to ask you to leave. Okay? If you refuse to leave, I have no choice but to arrest both of you.
I'm not leaving.
Both of you. Oh wait, guys, this is what hell yeah dropped in the chat. Look at this, guys. Uh-oh. What is this pop up? Hold on. Go away. Go away. What in the world? Hold on. Look at this, guys. OF star arrested over plan to bang 100 men in one day. Look at that. Turkish OF star. Cook, look at her being arrested. Wow. You seem to have forgot which part of the world you live in. Look at that. Never to be seen again, dude. Look at that. They are not playing in Turkey, man. Straight up.
Okay. Sorry, there. So you know what? I'm not leaving. I'm just not.
You refuse?
Sorry, no, I'm not leaving.
I'm not either. We paid for this hotel. We did nothing wrong.
What
They don't want you here. They don't want you here. That's why.
Who?
Democrats! They have green hair.
Democrats too. Who doesn't want here?
Treated us like shit
Democrats
for no reason. It's just
no.
not.
Wait a minute, Democrats who doesn't
Don't. I asked you before not to. I asked you before not to touch me.
I want to know who doesn't want to.
Look at that. He said, "Don't touch me." Right? Come on. Is she just... Guys, if this was a guy... Clown world.
I mean, we're just pissed.
Go get your phone right now.
I mean,
we're putting this on video right now. Hurry up.
You're not going back in the hotel.
I'm getting on.
I mean, I will. I don't give a... I will.
Okay.
I don't care if...
I will. I will. I don't give a... I will. Please.
If you arrest me, I don't give a... This is not fair. We're paying for this hotel.
They just don't want you.
Are you?
We didn't do anything wrong.
Liberal Democrat.
Are you guys refusing to leave?
You're a liberal.
Are you refusing to leave the property?
Yes.
Turn around, please.
No.
Turn around, please.
No.
Don't.
Let's go! Sorry, guys. Sound warning. Sound warning. Let's go! Guys, you guys know that this is going on greatest hits. Look at her fall down like, oh! Shit. Guys, watch.
No.
Watch. Guys.
No.
Don't.
Guys, look at how she falls.
No.
Look. Hey, guys, she looks like LeBron James. She's out there flopping like freaking LeBron James, dude. Oh no. Look at that.
Don't pull my arms. They're two-tone rotator cuffs. Why are you being bastards to me?
What a mess!
Get away.
No!
Stop resisting.
I don't care! It's my mom!
It's my mom!
Give me the other hand.
What a
Give me the other hand.
mess.
What the y'all sit there? You sit there! You're watching us!
Give me the other
You're
hand.
watching us! Hey, take a picture now! Take a picture! Please, take a picture, y'all! Help me! This is so messed up! Mom!
Get to your feet. Get to your feet. Get to your side, hon. Let's go. Sit up. Sit up. Okay, ready?
These are
I'm trying to help you up now.
You hit me. You're going to another charge.
She already got the charge. She got a felony charge right here for hitting
I didn't
me.
do anything.
Yeah, he punched me in the face. Okay? Get up.
Take a picture now! Somebody!
Stand up. Push him.
Hurry up, take
Jimmy, play for another unit, Jimmy. Jimmy.
Oh my God, help! Take a picture now! Mom! Mom!
Knuckleheads.
Take a picture now!
Stand up.
Mom! I know! No! It's my mom!
Where's your mom?
I don't care! I won't leave her! I don't care! Take a picture now! You can hurt me! My mom! Hello! My mom!
You want to stand up? Stand up.
Oh my God!
Sorry, guys. I had to turn the sound down. Shut up. See, guys? And in her world, her screaming and yelling is going to somehow get her way out of this. You know what I'm saying? But now, guys, I tell you, my theory is that a lot of states have legalized pot, guys. And that was the easiest way for cops to get a lot of arrests and meet their quotas. But what happened was that now they can't make those arrests. So they're arresting 304s on things that they used to let us slide. DV, public intoxication, trespass, simple battery. You know what I'm saying? Come on.
Oh, yeah, you will. I'm going to bring you to the car. I'm going to bring you to the car.
No, I don't want to get in the car. That's my mom. Please.
Stand up.
Somebody help me now! Somebody help me now! Hello! You're sitting there looking at me!
Yeah.
You did nothing
We're going to take
wrong.
it one at a time.
What a mess.
Yeah, one at a time. Let's go have it.
Mom, you did nothing wrong. I'll make sure they know that. You did nothing. Mom!
Come on,
She did nothing wrong.
Watch step.
I'm perfectly fine, my mom. It's just... It's not okay, and you two will be f***ing
Get in.
treated for the goddamn...
Get in. Thank you.
Okay, we're going to get you up. Give me a...
Look at you taping me, you...
Stop that. All right? Just let it stop and let it go now. It's okay. Whatever you said your piece already. You said your piece. Okay? She may stand up.
Stand up. Stand up. Stand up.
All right.
Stand up. You gotta stand up.
Oh, I need 2 arms. I got fake knees and a rod up my back and 2 torn rotator cuffs.
Okay. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Get you up.
I hope you guys brought your lifting belts. Where is this?
Good.
Oh my God.
Go on together.
Oh my God. I'm throwing
screaming
a
so much.
cork. I am throwing in a cork.
I can't move it right now.
Oh, it's in Florida. Ohio, Florida.
Intoxicated.
Just refusing to leave. They didn't want him in the hotel because
Guys, this is going to be a long ride to back to the station, right?
acting like this. They assaulting people, going to their daughter, and we tried 20 times to get him out of here. They refused to leave.
All right, so trespass, drunken disorderly. Did they hit you? Resisting?
Yeah.
All right, go look.
They definitely hit both of us. I think.
The other one came back from grounded. Is this one combative still?
You think?
When I got here, no.
She can't do it.
I can't breathe.
Okay, well, stop yelling.
Oh my God.
Stop yelling. Listen, what's your first name? You can talk, you can breathe. Look at me.
I swear to God right now.
My name's Pete. Take a deep breath.
I don't drink alcohol and somebody f***ing locked me up.
Please, come on.
He died. That's how you guys did. That's how he died. Juneteenth.
Here. Listen.
So this is how this person died. So you're being recorded. Juneteenth. Yeah.
Take a deep breath, okay? Stay in the car.
I'm telling you right now.
Get out.
No.
Listen,
No. I'm telling you. No, you're going to listen to me. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah.
There's something big going on.
Okay.
I will not be treated like this. Ever.
Take a deep breath, okay? I'm letting you talk, right? You're just talking. Take a deep breath. All right?
I was locked in here for a long time.
I know.
I don't drink alcohol. I never have it. And I've got these things on my back.
Well, what happened tonight?
Nothing.
All right.
My daughter's with me right now. I mean, we did nothing wrong. Some idiot just, I don't know.
All right.
You know what?
Listen,
I honestly
listen, that's your daughter over there? So listen, I need you.
My daughter's with me, and listen,
Okay, so
my daughter had nothing to do with anything.
Listen, Monica, I'm right here. Just talk. Just talk, right? I know tensions are high right now.
I can't get my hair out of my mouth. Do you get it?
No, I'm not going to touch your mouth.
Touch my friggin', get it out of my,
Monica,
hurry.
just talk.
I can't.
Do you match my tone, okay? Don't worry
Can I
about
do this?
No, you're not going to be able to.
But I
Just
can't
talk.
get my, I can't talk.
You can talk. You're doing a great job of talking. Just talk to me, all right? Listen, we're talking like adults here. We're all adults, just the situation right now, okay? Thank you. Just take it easy.
Steve says cops should have a spray bottle of holy water. Facts, dude. Facts. Thanks for the $2, man. I appreciate that, man.
Seriously. Garlic croutons, dude.
Easy. You're breathing great
I'm not
now.
going to take it easy.
You are doing a good job. You are taking it easy.
Is it because I'm a Trumper?
I don't know.
Is that why y'all are upset with me?
Politics have nothing to do with anything.
I don't
I'm not
know.
upset with you at all, okay?
But there's going to be a really big problem right now because
Well, there's not.
if you
You're
don't
okay.
if you don't get these things off my back, my husband, I swear to God, it's
She's
going to be
married?
really bad. Like within 10 minutes, if these aren't off my back. I can't even breathe. I cannot pull.
You can breathe.
I
Just
can't
twice. It's not
pull.
meant to be
I can't
comfortable.
pull. I can't pull.
She hasn't been searched yet at all? What about this one?
I'm not a derelict. I never did anything
well,
wrong.
I'm not a
You're not getting
derelict.
out of charge. You don't get in the car, right? So sit down. Sit down, okay? Thank you. All right.
You're awful. You're getting sued. I will sue you.
All right.
There's the ponytail patrol.
You too, mister. I can't breathe.
All right, I can roll.
The door, hurry. I'm serious. I'm so I can't breathe.
Okay, there you go.
Oh my God, no, I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
The window's open.
All right.
And guys, for all you guys who don't know, I have a second channel that's dedicated to body cam footage. Guys, go and check that out. Here's the link to that. Make sure you guys do join. You know what I mean?
Let's get back in the car, okay?
I'm not getting in the car. I'm going to stay out right here. Take this thing off my wrist right now because I'm hurting really bad.
Monica, We're gonna ask
I'm gonna tell you right now to take this thing off my wrist now.
Let's get
I'm
in the
gonna
car.
tell you.
You can either do it like a woman,
Okay,
like
listen.
an adult, or we're gonna put you in the car. Okay?
Yeah, I'm a woman.
Yeah, so let's
Not
get
a
in the
man.
Okay, so let's get in the car then.
Okay,
woman.
can I
Let's
just
go.
tell you real quick?
You can tell me as you
Okay,
get in the car.
listen.
Go ahead.
No, I'm gonna tell you right now. Take this thing off my.
It's not coming off, okay? Consequences. Let's get in the car. You sit butt first, okay?
We're trying to make it easy for you. We're trying to make it easy
Wait
for
a
you.
minute. Did you grow up like a? I mean, you're not gonna take this off my. Wait.
Come on.
Don't push. Ow! Don't push me!
Shut
No.
up.
Let's get in the car.
No.
Ma'am, have a seat.
Listen,
We're not going to tell you again.
Please take it off now. Take it off. I don't care. Take it off. No. I'm not gonna take it off. No. Take it off now.
You have to.
I'm not a criminal.
You have to.
Shut up.
Lift up your feet. No one's doing anything.
No, this is
Lean
hurting
back.
me. This is hurting me right here.
Lean back into the car.
Get in there. God.
Lean in the car. Put your feet on the floor and do it.
Take this off for me. Oh my God.
Let's go.
Ow! This thing in my back.
Listen.
And she's just doing this for attention, guys. You know what I'm saying?
Slide yourself back or it's going to be painful. Slide yourself back. Slide yourself back.
Down. You're going to get additional charges of resisting with that, okay? Lift up your feet and slide them in the car.
I'm telling
Enough
you.
of this, okay?
I'm telling you right now to
I
take
don't
this.
care what you're telling you. Your words mean nothing right now.
Listen.
Nicole, can you try and lift up her feet?
No, I'm telling you to take this off my
Yeah, I know.
It hurts.
Okay, George.
Why did they not have the burrito on her already, right?
Seatbelt chain.
Oh my God.
Just push her in.
That's not good.
There you go.
Oh my God.
All right. Free ride. All right.
Now you know.
Does she batter anybody? Do you have any other...
I don't think so, no.
Okay.
Richie's finding out what's going on in there.
I'm in pain. Hurry. Oh my God.
Take your one foot out. Bring your foot out. Bring one foot at a time. Come on, bring your foot out. What?
I'm in so much pain.
Okay, no, one foot at a time. I'll help you. Come on. Come on.
No, you're in big trouble. I'm telling you right now. You're in huge trouble.
Okay.
You messed with the wrong person.
All right, I'm sorry. Walk this way, please.
Don't act like I'm a criminal. I'm not.
Okay.
I need to get the hair in my mouth, please.
Okay. Well, when you uncuff you, you'll get the hair in your mouth, okay?
We got a big problem. If I'm not with her, I'm telling you right now.
You're with her. She's right there.
Just look at me right now. If I'm not with her in 1 second, calm down. We got a big problem. I know you're with me. I know you are.
We're here to
I
help.
know you are.
Listen.
I'm just telling you right now.
Okay. You're going to stay in there. She's going to stay in there. Okay? That's how it's going to be for now, right? I mean, you're going to be here for about an hour, okay? So if you just got to be calm. And there,
Nothing. The people at the hotel were like yelling at us for no reason. We're just sitting there like, we just.
What a mess.
right. I understand, but something happened down there. Something happened down there to have you in here. I wasn't there, so I can't tell you. I can't. But like I said, I'm letting you know. Everything's being recorded, so. Okay. Ellie, you said you were going to be calm. What's that? You're hurt? What'd you say? You said you were going to be calm. That's your prerogative. That's fine.
It was her birthday too. Ha ha ha! Look at that.
Just calm down. There's nothing you can do at this point. There's a bathroom there. There's a bathroom right there. Okay? I'm going to close this, all right?
No, I'm not going to go.
All right. She said she's going to go to the bathroom, so I'll close it. All right?
You have the right to the presence of a lawyer of your choice before you make any statement and during
Everything's a no
any
to me.
questioning.
Yeah, everything's a no. Because
if you cannot afford...
Oh, guys, here. Back on the topic here, guys. Hold on. Look at this. Watch this, guys. Guys, look.
You, I hear the Lord saying that if the enemy can do that with 12 women, imagine what the God can do with 12 righteous women. Today we come to you, Jesus, knowing it is only you that can heal our nation. As women who honor you today, we bow at your feet and repent for the rebellion of women in this nation. We repent that we have rejected who you've called us to be. We repent for mocking motherhood and despising the blessing of children. We repent for giving our bodies without covenant and engaging in sin.
So, guys, look at this. Guys, what do you notice? Notice, right? Look at this. Women repent for the feminist movement. But guys, look at that. Pastor Krista Smith. Guys, isn't that an oxymoron? Right? Guys, how can you want to get rid of a feminism and repent, but still have a female pastor? Why is there not a guy up there? Thank you, says Sigma. Thank you very much. And this is what I mean, guys. This is what I mean, guys. This is all about power, right? You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Hold on. Huh. Hold on, guys. And guys, this is all about power, right? And you guys might ask yourself,
how could they cut the power, man? They're animals.
How could they cut the power? Right? These chicks got a little bit of taste, and they're never going to give the power back, ever. Ever.
That has caused generations to be enslaved. We repent for rejecting marriage and breaking covenant. We repent for stepping outside of covenant and allowing our desires to be greater than your desires, Jesus.
Clown world, right? Okay, here we go.
The babe of God. Can we talk about...
Now, guys, come on. Look at this. A Christian feminist priest.
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked. Bamboozled. Led astray. Run amok.
She's rainbow earrings, guys. Her fingers look like sausage links. She has these stupid glasses, right?
Proverbs 31 real quick. I promise it's not what you think. So Proverbs 31 is one of these passages that is often used to justify cis heteropatriarchal gender binaries and gender norms for women that are relegating women to the household, to birthing babies, to doing so with like a shiny domestic bliss, I love Lucy kind of sheen on their faces. And first of all, this completely misses the fact that in Proverbs 31, the husband and the wife seem to share equally in the labor of the household. Second of all, that the woman considers land and purchases it, that she makes and sells her own wool and flaxen. So she clearly has some economic agency, if not the entire economic agency of the whole household. Third of all, they seem to have a pretty equitable marriage, and he is said to trust her, which I think we all want in our romantic partnerships, right? Is to have the trust and love and respect of our partners. But also, the Proverbs 31 woman, one, shows that God values the labor of running a home. God values the labor that has been so traditionally devalued and relegated to women. And two, it's really curious to me that Proverbs 31 is often divorced from its context in the book of Proverbs, where God is repeatedly referred to as a feminine presence, as Lady Wisdom, the exclusive.
Whoa!
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked. Bamboozled. Led astray. Run amok.
Look at that. I got so caught up in 304 TikTok, guys, that I forgot I pulled these up. But guys, look at this foolishness. This is the modern church, guys. These knuckleheads listening to this. Can you believe it? Can you believe it?
Exclusive pronouns used for Lady Wisdom are she and her. And Lady Wisdom describes in chapter 8 how she was with God in the beginning, before the limits of the ocean were set, before the mountains were carved. She was with God as a master of crafts. And there's a great tradition in Christian history as seeing Lady Wisdom either as a prefigure to Jesus.
Whoa!
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked. Bamboozled. Led astray. Run amok.
Holy Spirit in the Hebrew Bible, and then that's a Christian interpretation. But the whole book of Proverbs is talking about how wisdom in God is embodied in this feminine form, not to mention the fact that the whole book of Proverbs is basically a mother telling her child how to be wise. So when the book of Proverbs is summed up, the final conclusion is Proverbs 31, which describes this woman of valor. Virtuous woman is a terrible translation. It's Eset It's woman of valor. What's happening here is saying that the way to be wise is to embody the wisdom of this woman for all people, not just this narrow gender binary. The babe of God.
Guys, come on now. You don't honestly believe this.
You stupid woman.
Come on, man. Come on. And she thinks she said something. And guys, at this point, why even call yourself a Christian? Why? Just say, look, we're going to make our own thing called like, I don't know, harlotania. You know what I'm saying? Why? Thank you, say Sigma. Thank you very much. Guys. You wonder why they're... And look at all these chicks in her comments here. This is a joke. Absolute joke, man. Sad, guys. Absolutely sad. Man.
Court a lawyer, you are entitled to the presence of a court-appointed lawyer before you make...
Trespassing and resisting arrest. The 4 seasons. They asked you to leave numerous times, and you said you would not leave. Both you and your daughter would not leave. The officers gave you an order to leave the hotel, and you refused to leave the hotel. And that's where we're at. So the officer's going to do paperwork. We're going to take you over to the county jail. We're going to book you into the jail, and then you're going to be released.
We did nothing wrong. Look, hello. Don't do it. Hello. I said stay with us. He's calling you. We gotta go. We gotta hurry up. Now. Now.
Got it.
I'm telling you to get me out of here now.
Okay.
I don't do that. I'll get the fuck out of here.
Okay.
Hello. Can you tell me why I'm being held? I have no idea why I'm being held. We have no idea why we're being held. We have no idea why. We have no idea why we're being held.
Look at that. Look at this woman.
Get us out of here now. We are not convicts. Get us out of here. Do you?
What a Jesus.
Call Heather now. This is fucking illegal. I need my phone to call my phone now. Hey. Tell me right now what Jesus Christ will cause Kelly, just be quiet. I got these guys. They're
I got these guys, please.
The mother was charged with resisting arrest with violence, disorderly intoxication, battery on a law enforcement officer, and trespassing. The daughter was charged with trespassing, resisting arrest without violence, and disorderly intoxication. Share your thoughts below and remember to like and subscribe for more videos.
Look at that. But all right, you guys. I'm going to shut this bad boy down. So for all you guys that are new, I I go live Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays on this channel. Guys, I go live on the other channel on Friday nights at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Guys, if you want, we can do after hours in the Discord, guys. So yeah, guys, anyone that's in the Discord, meet me in the after hours, and we'll do after hours in the Discord. So, but all right, you guys, I appreciate you guys. Like, subscribe, and guys, thanks for the 13K, guys. Next Sunday is gonna be the 13K celebration. So, all right, guys, appreciate you. Have a good one, guys. Take it easy. Bye.